You are now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
But today I had to do some editing for that podcast, and then it's not my podcast. It's it's a friend of mine. You know what I mean? Really good friend of mine, one of my best friends. Man, this dude been knowing each other since 1987. So, he got a podcast. One of the most popular barbershops right here in this city, Foster's Barbershop, right there in West Temple. Y'all go there. Ain't no barbershop like it. You know what I mean? I'm not just saying it because I'm endorsing it and it's a sponsor, but just the historical aspect of it. If you're from the city of Tampa, you're very familiar with Foster's Barbershop. You're very familiar with Cole's Barbershop. Cole is not around anymore. Just a lot of the old barbers, a lot of them, they dead, passed away, gone, but their establishments are still here. And just so happened that Foster's Barbershop, before Mr. Foster passed away, he let his family know, hey, look, man, about when I pass, sell Ben, Ben the barber. That's my homeboy name. His name Benjamin, but we call him Ben. He been cutting hair since 1987. That's when he first started. He used to cut our hair in the school, in the locker room. Like, we come to school in the morning and we go to the locker room before the class start, right? And Ben being there cutting in the gym, in the locker room, Ben being there cutting everybody hair. Yeah, man, way back then. So, I got friends that some of them are still alive right now. We've been friends since bro, for 40 years, almost 40 years, 30 something years. One of my friends I've been friends with for 40 years. So just imagine, that's very rare. That's very rare, man, to still be friends with somebody that long. That's very rare. And I got dudes I'm friends with. We ain't never had no argument. We ain't never had no fight, none of that shit. You get what I'm saying? So, I got, this, you know what I mean? So, back when I was growing up, like me, I'm an extrovert. So I'm a very, very sociable person, to people who I know, people who I fuck with. If I fuck with you, cool. Like I said, I ain't got no enemies, no beef or nothing on the street. You know what I mean? Ain't none of that. You know what I mean? Like, people genuinely love me. Anywhere I go, I don't care what city I'm in, whatever. People fuck with me. You know what I mean? I got more people fuck with me than they don't fuck with me. Like, to be honest with you, you know what I mean? So, and I don't fuck with everybody. I put in my state of myself. Like, I'm an extrovert, but I'm an introvert at the same time. Like, when I get around a bunch of motherfuckers I don't know, I could become an introvert. I just ain't gonna say shit. I'm observant. You know what I mean? Once you get to know me, then you get to see the extrovert side. So shout out to, hey, so listen, man, Shout out to Boss Latino TV. What's up, fam? Boss Latino, man. What's up, man? Hey, hold on. Man, listen, do you, bro? Hold on. Bro, do you be going live, fam? You don't do live shows up? Yeah, man, cause I'll be like, you know what, bro? I don't get no alerts. It's some of y'all got channels. I don't get no alerts from y'all, bro. I get alerts. I get alerts from when Nay the Great, when she posts her little shorts, I do get those alerts sometimes. But by me knowing she posts content on a regular, I always check anyways when I if I don't get an alert, because like YouTube don't put out the alerts. They just don't. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. You get what I'm saying? So, it's just that, like a lot of people I'm subscribed to. Now I get Ring IQ, Boxing Board. I get all those guys. Blue, I think Blue. Yeah, I get Blue Bloods. I get alerts from Blue Blood. They alert me to Blue Blood. They do. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. That's just how YouTube is. And their algorithm is changing. Like they'll change just how you, like YouTube is doing so much stuff, because I get all of the alerts from YouTube all the time. Okay, we changing this with our system. We changing this with the algorithm. We changing that with the algorithm and all that stuff there. So they'll just have certain things that they're changing around, and you got to always be aware of what's going on and try to adjust your channel or, the SEO on your channel to pretty much what they're looking for at that time. Because throughout the year, YouTube would change. That's what I was trying to explain to Blue Blood, because Blue Blood was kind of upset because he like, man, every time I go live, man, it ain't that many people showing up. And I think I was telling Blue felt like he was shadow banned, but he's not, because Blue don't put out the type of content to be shadow banned. You know what I mean? He's not, he's not saying anything tearing down children or stuff like that, women, and he's not doing that. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, shit, you know what I mean? So some people channel pop just off posting, and some people channel pop off doing live shows. So how YouTube works is whatever you do, they pretty much try to adjust to that. But however, they do change a lot of stuff within the year. Like within the year, bro, like they'll come up with some new rules in January, and then whatever was working for you in 2024, with a 2025 hit, it ain't working for you no more until you make that change to you know what I mean? Then whatever worked for you in 2025, you got to switch it up in 2026, because they might have made another change. So it do get frustrating. Being a content creator is not easy. Like me, like I wish I could do the boxing full time. I don't do it full time. If I did it full time, like a Blue or what's my main man name? The boxing voice, Ness, like Ness do it full time. I'm not saying he don't do other stuff outside of YouTube. But if I was to do it like them, I just don't have the time. I don't have the time because, I'm making a lot more money. I'm making a decent money doing this part-time. Don't get me wrong, but I make a lot more money in my profession. You get what I'm saying? So what I'm working on now is I'm incorporating my profession into what I'm doing now with boxing and dealing with content creators in general. And this is the big work assignment that I'm doing. Is very, very tedious. It takes a lot of my energy and time. It's not easy, but once I get everything done and set up, it's gonna be very easy. You get what I'm saying? And so, I'm gonna just show you how to make a business out of this stuff. Yeah, just how to make a business out of it, right? You got, there's a difference between someone that have a business and then someone that's that works in their business. I'm explaining this to y'all before we get into the subject matter. It's like, if you are the one that physically have to do everything, you don't have a business. You just work within your business. Let's say you got it like me. I got everything set up. I got everything structured. I'm registered with the state of Florida. I have my registered with the state. I have my EIN number from the IRS, right? And I have my bank accounts. You get what I'm saying? I have a couple of, you know what I mean? So, right now, what I'm trying to do is, what I'm doing is I'm making the transition from working in my business to actually having a real business. And a real business is when you don't have to be the one physically doing everything. If you go to sleep at night, your business still should be able to make money. Why? Because you have a system that's set up to continue to operate without you. Like when YouTube, if Blue don't drop a video, don't drop all those videos, he ain't gonna make no money on YouTube. You know what? He'll still make money from these old videos because those are evergreen. They always gonna make money, but eventually it's gonna make some money. Then it's gonna die down, and he got to keep coming up with boxing. You got to keep coming up with new topics, new topics every week when the fight come up. You get what I'm saying? And then some of the stuff is, if it's not the big name fighters, you're not gonna do those videos. Are not gonna do the numbers that if it's a big name fighter, that's cool. But the smaller name fighters are not going to do the numbers that a bigger name fighter would do. If you guys get what I'm saying. So, without telling y'all too much, you got to get sponsors and stuff like that. What I'm doing is I'm like, shit, nigga, I'm taking it to a whole nother level, and I can't explain it right now, because when you're working on something that's big and beneficial, only one person know what I'm doing, and that's Bill Haney. Bill Haney, you know what I mean? That's my guy. I rocks with Bill. When me and Bill talk, we talk about non-boxing stuff. When me and him talk, we talk about life and money. That's it. None of this shit they trolling and shit. We talk about life and money. That's all we talk about, right? Like a lot of shit that Bill got going on right now. I hope you guys see that Bill dropped the video. He got a new program out to where he's talking about the championship mode and Devin Haney. I don't know if y'all seen the video on this past, man. Like me, that's what me and him been talking about before he even dropped that. We already been talking about that. I ain't saying nothing about what he had going on because it wasn't for me to say. I had to let him drop it, and then I can speak on it. But yeah, he taught me him talk about that all the time, because I'm the marketing guy. This is what I do. I'm the marketing guy. I do all the nerdy techie shit, but I'm a street nigga. I'm a street nigga who learned the nerdy techie shit. And even though I don't know everything with the nerdy techie shit, but I've always been intrigued with how, for years, like this been 10 years now, 10, 11 years now. I say, how can I make, because I had an internet radio station, right? I always been intrigued on how you can make your money on the internet. Like, without working on somebody's job, and there's nothing wrong with working. I worked all my life, but I'm just saying I've always been intrigued by that. So I've been on this journey for some years now. Do you get what I'm saying? And now I'm at the pinnacle of where I need to be at. And now it's finna get ready to launch. And before it launches, you got to make sure it's just like before a plane takes off. Everybody got to check and make sure everything is right with the plane before you load it up with passengers and send it on its way. When the plane come in at the airport, you're going to have all of the people, whoever's involved, I don't know their titles, they're going to check the engine. They're going to make sure it's fueled up. They're going to look at the tires. They're going to look at the wings. They're going to do a whole diagnosis on that plane prior to people loading up and taking off. So where I'm at right now, I'm checking everything. You know what I mean? I'm checking everything. I got to make sure everything's straight. And then what I'm doing, it ain't got nothing to do with boxing. It ain't got nothing to do with boxing. I don't even think no boxing or boxing content creator will be able to afford my services. They're not going to be able to do that. So I'm attracting a whole new audience that I'm bringing in. You know what I mean? Business owners, but I'm attracting a whole new audience that I'm bringing in. Ain't got shit to do with boxing. You know what I mean? Because this here is just, we gonna get here, talk shit, laugh, kiki, yada, 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 all that stuff that make good. You can make good money doing this. You know what I mean? You can make good money doing this. You know what I mean? I mean, just part-time on spare. If you hit the mark, like I've hit the mark. If you hit the mark, you can do about part-time. You can do about $4-5 grand on this. $4-5 grand a month on this. You get what I'm saying? Like easy. I'm telling you what I know. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm telling you what I know from experience. You can do like part-time $4-5 grand if you're doing it right. You get what I'm saying? If you're not doing it right, you're gonna be struggling with this shit. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But that's neither here nor there. Shout out to Akila. Akila, what's going on? What you say? What you said? She say, Coach, that hat you got on, 10 God is fire. Oh, you talking about 10? Yeah, no, this no, this 10 Goosen. This 10 Goose, not God's, this 10 Goose. This is well, you know who gave me this hat? Joe Goosen. When I interviewed, when I was in LA and I interviewed Joe Goosen, I was at his gym. I was riding, me and Steve Kim was together. Steve Kim had came and picked me up from the W Hotel. I was at the W Hotel. He like, man, Coach, man, what's up, man? You here in LA? I said, yeah, I'm here. He said, look, man, what you got on your itinerary tomorrow? I said, man, you know, I got a lot of family in LA. I was like, man, I gotta go see my family and shit. Then I hung out with me and my main man, Freeway Rick and Ross. That's like family. We're not real family, but that's like family. Me and him close. The real Rick Ross, not the rapper. So he was like, man, okay, man, let tomorrow, man, just make sure your schedule is clear. You know, I'm gonna come pick you up. We're gonna go to we went to Long Beach. Then he said, I want to take you to go do these interviews. So he took me to the Tim Goose's gym. I'm not talking about Tim Goosen. Joe Goosen. He took me to Joe Goosen's gym, which was Ryan Garcia's former trainer. And I interviewed him. That's on my channel. And then he took me to Buddy McGirt. Buddy McGirt was out there in California. Now he's in Florida. Of course, y'all know he's training Frank Martin. He's in Florida right now. He's in Palm Beach. And he's in West Palm. He's in a nice area over there. And took me to interview him. So that's how I got those interviews. Then I went to the Brick House gym. And I told y'all when I went to the Brick House gym, I met Malik Scott. And I met what the other heavyweight name that PBC had? Malik Scott. Malik Scott wasn't PBC really. You know, he was 36-0. He wasn't really with the PBC. Man, I forgot that other heavyweight, man. Deontay Wilder fought him too. Them dudes weren't making nothing, man. Them dudes weren't making nothing. Like when Malik Scott fought because I was talking to Malik Scott's old manager. Shout out to my main man. Shout out to my main man, his old manager. I don't know if he want me to reveal this, so I ain't gonna really say his name, but we was talking this shit today. I was, I went to Miami today. So I went to Miami and came back. I had to go, check on my son and stuff, and then I came back and then what we was talking about? We was talking about Malik Scott. When Malik Scott fought Deontay Wilder, y'all know how much he got paid? The Malik Scott fought Deontay Wilder in Puerto Rico. The fight where Malik Scott took a dive, man, Malik Scott got paid $70,000 for that fight. 70. True. That's why I be laughing, right? I be laughing, right? When dude told me, yeah, man, everybody be making money over there at the PBC with Al Hammond. That is so not true. Because this is the thing, right? These Hammonites, they want to believe this shit because this what they did. I'm finna tell you what they did. Al Hammond, Lord have mercy, it's just so much shit. Ooh, again, I ain't, I remember Al in the music industry. I remember him at the Fresh Fest. This Fresh Fest, I was rocking good rhymes. Let's say last Fresh Fest, I was rocking good rhymes. This Fresh Fest, I was rocking good times. When I'm on the set, when I'm on the set, I take total control. I rock your mind, your feet, your body, your soul. Y'all don't know who that is. That was Grandmaster D of Houdini. Houdini came out with an album with a song called Funky Beat. And that's how he started. Like Al Hammond used to be over the Fresh Fest, while all of the rappers and stuff be at in the 80s and 90s. Fresh Fest. He was over all that. But Fresh Fest, Buttweiser, Super Fest, him and Don King, when they put out, I remember Al from that, right? And Al, Lord have mercy, boy. I'm like, I take my hat off to him, dog. I'm like, this man was able to form an entire coat online without even trying. You know what I'm saying? So what he did was Al made sure that certain fighters got paid. And but there's a lot of fighters that didn't. And why ain't nobody came out and said that? Well, Al was a very powerful person in the sport of boxing. He can make sure that, you may not fight no more for a while. And, if this is your livelihood, it's not wise if you're a struggling fighter to come out and speak out against someone who just got $500 million from Wilder Ellen Reed, some white folks, and got all these different networks that he had deals with, that the platforms that you need to fight on so you can be seen. You fighting on NBC, you fighting on Fox, you fighting on you fighting on Peacock, you fighting on HBO, you're fighting on Showtime. You get what I'm saying? So it's just not wise to do that. Agent Broner was Agent Broner left when he left the PBC and with the BLK Prime, did you notice that Adrian Broner, every time he got ready to have a fight, an opponent, something mysteriously happened to him? The opponent pulled out three opponents in a row. He was supposed to fight some white dude, the red hair, red hair, the spiked hair that stick up. I forgot his name. That mysteriously just fell through. Then they had a backup fight with a Hammer and Hank Lundy. That mysteriously just fell through. Hammer and Hank used to be over there with the PBC. Hank was supposed so-called still be suspended. He couldn't fight no more. And then he was able to fight the following week, but it was too late. Then Adrian Broner was supposed to fight Michael Williams Jr. And that mysteriously, he mysteriously got hurt. That fight couldn't fall through. True. Yeah, man, I'm trying to tell you, man. Woo, Lord have mercy, boy. Like, yeah. Hey, shout out to D4L. Yeah, man, it's a lot of shit. You can't tell a Heyman Night nothing. Now, Heyman Nights, you know what I mean? And it is what it is. Oh, man, you hating on the black man, this and that. Like, you know, these niggas some real, these some like, again, like I be trying to go easy on these low IQ niggas, but it's just so hard. It's very hard for me because, you know, I smoke like me. I ain't had nothing to smoke today. I ain't had no weed to smoke today. So I'm like sober. I'm sober right now, like real sober. I feel kind of a little irritated a little bit because I haven't eaten really. And I did eat some. I got a chance to eat some, but it's like, you know, my mind like, man, look, man, you ain't smoked today, man. What's up? What you gonna do? You get what I'm saying? So I say I could have smoked before the show started, but I said, man, I got a lot of shit to do. I ain't gonna smoke right now. I just got a lot of shit to do, man. I just done some editing when I got back and all that. I said, man, I said I wasn't gonna go live today. Then I say, nah, I just go live a little later, let everybody know we going live later on, and you know, we're gonna rock out for 2 hours, shut the show down at 8. And then just keep it pushing. Then we'll be back on our regular scheduled time at 3 o'clock tomorrow. True. Yeah, man, I'm gonna let y'all know something. Y'all got anything you got going on, don't never come out and tell anybody the details of what you have going on. Telling you. Motherfuckers ain't happy for you. You got some miserable motherfuckers out there that's gonna do everything in their power to try to shut you down. I got some big shit. I got an interview that I'm finna drop. Not now. But I got an interview I'm finna do. It's big. I'm not gonna say anything about it, keep my mouth closed. But it's big. It's gonna surprise y'all. I got an interview. Spoke to the brother today. I'll be heading to Miami to do this sit-down interview. It's gonna be very, very interesting. Let's see. Hold on, this is my barber right here. I ain't gonna lie, I got millionaires in this phone. Millionaire numbers in this phone. And when you round, listen. All right, I ain't gonna say nothing. Anyways, yeah. You know what I mean? So, you know. Yeah, man, you know, I got millionaire niggas in this phone here, man. I gotta, you know, if I ever do any business with these people I have on my phone, that shit got to be right. That shit got to be right, solid. You get what I'm saying? Like if I was ever go talk to Bud or talk to Bill or talk to Brian Norman or I know people who own their own dispensaries, you know, making a lot of money. They got $1 million dispensaries. And you know, when you dealing with business people, when you dealing with these business people who have their shit together, when you come to them, you gotta make sure your shit airtight. Because them people didn't get to where they at being a fool. You get what I'm saying? If your shit ain't airtight, don't even come to these people. And I told y'all the worst thing you can do, if you got a friend that's a millionaire that got money, and I have several in this phone, the worst thing you can do, if you want to tear your ass with them, ask them for some money. True. Go to them and say, yeah, man, I need to borrow some money, man. I'm trying to do this and do that. And guess what? I promise you, you'll never hear from them again. Never. You'll never hear from them again. That's rule number one. Now, someone who's broke, whether you white or black or whoever, you don't understand that. You're looking at it from a perspective of, man, you got the money. The money I'm asking you for, that ain't really nothing, man. You can just give me that, won't even miss it. You count another man's pockets, right? It ain't about the money with the people who have money. It's the principle. Because they're going to look at you as, only reason you come to me, only reason you're around me because you know I'm rich, I got money. And they're waiting on you to ask them for some money. They're waiting. As soon as you ask him borrow some money, he gonna cut you off. You know, if somebody rich, if you come to them with some money, shout out to the Dragon, salute, brother. If they come, if they say, okay, I'm gonna give you this here, that'd be the last time. That'd be the last time. What you say the natural? He say boxer are way bigger. Nah, I got an interview. Nah, this ain't with no boxer. This ain't with no boxer. I mean, I got some boxer interviews coming up, but this ain't with no boxer. This ain't with no boxer. Yeah, I don't kind of like, you know, it ain't but a few fighters I'm really like happy with. You know, I like to see the other content creators do the interviews because it's a whole lot of fighters I just really ain't fucking with like that. You get what I'm saying? I fuss with Jaleel Hackett, so I fuss with him. Him and his dad. I love both of them dudes. I fuss with the Normans. I fuss with the Haneys. You get what I'm saying? Coach Kenny, good guy. Love Coach Kenny, good guy, man. Of course, Bud. You know what I mean, y'all. That's you know, him and his family. I love them. You know what I mean? They know they adopted me as family, so I fucks with them heavy. But I'm saying like just not. This guy right here, like y'all may not know who this. Matter of fact, hold on. What did he say? Which fight that was? Hold on. Damn. No, let me text him right quick. Let me text my guy right quick. Let's see. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I'm texting him right now. I gotta keep my mouth closed on that. Yeah, man. Shout out to the natural, man. I'm texting him to see what's up. Listen, we got Green Eyes people, we got the Cardenas, man. Shout out to my main man, Flint, Michigan, man, Big Mason, man. I hope y'all are doing well in this cold ass weather. You know, it's the cold front is coming through Tampa. So it's supposed to be. What is it? What is it supposed to be tomorrow? What's the weather supposed to be like tomorrow? Tomorrow's a cold front coming through here. Okay, it's 54 right now. It was hot early. Early today it was like 70 something. It was hot. But the temperature started changing like around 3 o'clock. So, well, the low was 40, 41. I ain't really fit. No, the low wasn't 41. That's a lie. I woke up this morning. It was motherfucking hot because I had to drive to Miami. It was hot when I woke up. It was like 70 when I woke up this morning, right? So, in the morning, it says it's supposed to be 34, which is cold for us. That's cold for us. 34. The high's supposed to be 56. Winds is supposed to be motherfucking 32. Lord hammers, that's below freezing. 32 is freezing, I think. Thursday is supposed to be 33. That's the low. The high's supposed to be 60. The highs, let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, Lamont. Oh. Yeah, okay. All right. It's my guy right here, man. My nigga. Okay, anyway. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, man. Hey, what it say? All right, he sound I love the 30s right about now. Yeah. Hey, the 30s don't sound bad when you got in Omaha they got 0 degrees. Shit, nigga, 30. I take 30 over 0. Or some of y'all got negative. Some of y'all got negative. Man, it's what? Yeah, Omaha, it was -5 degrees, my nigga. -5. Literally, you could just take your food and just sit it outside and they ain't got to worry about it going bad, spoiling. You get what I'm saying? Bro, like, my nigga. I'm looking at shit. Hey, what it say, Brandy? Say, don't brag about y'all's weather, coach. We suffering here. No. Shit, we finna suffer too. Hey, Brandy. Brandon, we finna suffer too. It's supposed to be 30. It's supposed to be 30. Wait, hold on. What it's supposed to be, Brandon? Let me see. Brandon, it's supposed to be 34 in the morning. Shit, nigga, it's supposed to be 34 in the morning. The high's supposed to be 56. That's cold.
True.
Yeah, that motherfucker cold. Shit, nigga, I'm cold just thinking about it. Brandon say that ain't shit. Hey, Brandon, shit, Brandon, that's supposed to be motherfucking bad shit. Yeah. Hey, what you say, Hollow? He said, I already dug out the sidewalk. My driveway and the elders next door salted. He said, we're good, but say another one is coming Saturday. Hey, what's the salt supposed to do? So you put the salt in the snow, it's supposed to melt the snow? I don't know shit. I'm fucking fluid, Hey, what it say? Ryan from the 6. He say hi. He said, give me 30 any day. Man. Hey, what you say? Give me 30. Bro, you know it's cold. You know it's cold when somebody, when you got people in the chat talking about some man, they'll take 30 degrees any day. Bro. But when I feel listen, bro, like, boy, that Midwest boy, god damn, I feel sorry for y'all on that Midwest boy. Shit. Dallas, Dallas got 15. It was 15 degrees, the low. 32 was the high today in Dallas. Tomorrow, the low is 16 degrees. The high 39. See, that's what happened when you in the northern part of your state, in the south, the northern parts of the state is called the Panhandle. The Panhandle, like we got the Panhandle of Florida, it get cold in the Panhandle. Where I'm at, from Orlando, Central Florida on down, it really don't get cold, especially in Miami. Anything South Florida, Palm Beach, Fort Myers don't really get cold. That's on the Gulf Coast. It's on the East Coast, West Coast. When you cross the other side of the state, Palm Beach County, Broward County, Dade County, it don't get cold. It don't get cold. Bobby, what to say, Bobby? He say, damn, I hope y'all stay safe out there. 74 in San Diego right now. See, you in San Diego. It don't get cold in San Diego. It don't get cold in San Diego. What you say, family? Say the ice. You say the salt melt the ice. Oh, okay, cool. She say it's cold everywhere. It's in the 30s in Highland Park, Texas right now. Okay. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, it ain't going to get cold in Miami. I can tell you that right now. It don't get cold down there at all. Let me see. This Miami. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Sunday in Miami is supposed to be 34. That's the low. Damn. If it's going to be 34 in Miami, shit. Them niggas down there going to be freezing. They're going to be, boy, in Miami, let me tell you something now. One thing about us here now. If it get cold, that give us a reason to pull out all the winter clothes. I got this cocaine white bomber jacket. I don't get a chance to wear it. Well, I get a chance to wear it when I go fly out, but I haven't got a chance to wear it anywhere. Right? Really, for the most part. Because it hasn't been cold like that where I go at, but I ain't been nowhere in the winter. Yeah, well, you know what? No, I ain't take it with me to Omaha. I have my other jacket. But yeah, it don't really get cold like that. So yeah, but I'm pulling that bitch. I'm wearing that bitch. Cocaine white. Cocaine. You get what I'm saying? Like the rapper Cocaine, like the dope Cocaine white, just like that. Hey, what it say? It's Mick Boogie. Mick, what's going on, fam? What it say? He say facts. Time to pull out the winter gear. Hey, Mick. Hey, Boogie. I got long john. I got the long johns. Miss Sheila says it's 35 in Houston. For real? It's 35 in Houston? Oh, let me see. I got a phone right here. I got the weather app right here. Damn, yeah. You see, bushing. Oh, it was 24 degrees in Houston? That was the low? And the high 40? Damn, can y'all get that like that in Houston? I ain't know it get cold in Houston like that. Tomorrow it's supposed to be 26 for y'all in the morning. Shit. Hey, what you say, Dragon? The Dragon say it's -2 degrees in Indianapolis. Lord have mercy. -2. What do you do? Hey, can your car crank up at -2 degrees, fam? Is it possible? Green Eyes P said, well, it's 11:35 here, dark outside. I'm all snuggly. Got the heating on. Oh, y'all, yeah, you in the UK. Yeah. Hey, yeah, I ain't smoked nothing today. Shit. What you say, Green Eyes P? You got the OG Kush? Oh, man, she got some OG. Yeah, I ain't smoked nothing today, man. I'm finna smoke some. Trust me. Soon as they're live over with, because I got work to do. I'm probably gonna be up. I'm so sleepy, dog. I'm so sleepy and tired. Y'all don't understand. I'm sleepy. I'm tired, man. I ain't been able to sleep, man. I haven't been able to sleep, bro. Like this insomnia. My insomnia is bad, bro. I got bad insomnia. It's so hard for my brain to shut down. It's so hard for me to my brain to shut down because I got so much shit. I got things that I'm doing, and the things that I'm doing it's going to free up my time. It ain't about making the money. It's about freeing the time up. So I'm gonna tell y'all this before we get into the show. Anybody that got a business or looking to start a business, I want you to understand this. This for all my young folks out there. Understand that whatever you're working on takes time. That's one. Two, understand that the way you make money is you want to have a system. Everybody, anybody who I ain't talking about, of course you got to have a hustle. You got to hustle until, you got to work in a hustle. And if you got your own, you got to work and hustle. You got to go through the grinding phase. There's no way around it. You got to grind, hustle, and it may take some years to do that, right? But understand, the way to make money without you having to sacrifice your time is you have to have a system in place. When you have a system that's running your business, that's when you have a business. You got dudes say, I got my own business. I got a friend of mine, he makes some good money. He do scrap metal. He go to the scrap yards, go to the car dealerships and stuff. I'm talking about this nigga making like, yeah, I got two homeboys. I got one homeboy, he's a multi-millionaire. Homeboy named Rico, he got a scrap metal business. He got a whole fucking warehouse. He got trucks on the road where they go to dealerships all over the country, and they buy all the cores, the scrap metal. They buy the rims, the headlights for vehicles. You can buy that stuff from the car dealerships because they be like throwing them away and stuff and whatever. You buy from them from pennies on the dollar. You take it to a recycle shop. Like you may go take these lights. I had my own scrap metal business too. I did all that shit. When I tell y'all, but it's so much shit I know, dog. It's so much shit I know. Y'all have no idea. Like this boxing shit ain't nothing to me. This ain't nothing. Like the information that I know and the people that I've been around, I have resources. Cause I know people. And then people fuck with me heavy. You know what I'm saying? That's when I say I ain't got no enemies at all. People genuinely fuck with me and like me. You know what I mean? So, a couple of niggas on YouTube don't like me. I don't, they're just niggas who fanned out of certain fighters. I don't care nothing about that. Them, like, they ain't really got no real beef with me because they don't know me. And I don't really know them. They say some crazy shit. I say some crazy shit. That's about as far as it go. But I know it ain't no real beef because I don't see these niggas nowhere. I be everywhere. You get what I'm saying? Facts. I be everywhere. You know what I mean? I'm not the biggest guy in the world, but I'm just saying I be everywhere. You get what I'm saying? I don't see these motherfuckers nowhere at all. You get what I'm saying? So I ain't none of that. But it just like I got partners, man, that like them niggas some hustling, but he has to physically be the one that's doing it. He got other people working with him, but he physically still go out down the road and doing it. So if he don't work and do this shit, he don't make no money. Well, he make money if he got people working for them going out, but he's a hands-on individual, right? And this is my partner. This is my homeboy who he older than me. He the one that taught me the game, taught me how to sell. Well, I learned how to sell dope watching my mom, but outside of my mom and dad, outside of them, but when I got on the streets of my own, this dude was like my mentor in the streets. He was the guy who I followed. Like he was I wanted to be like him. You know what I mean? When I grew up, my homeboy. You know what I mean? So my homeboy, G-Man. My homeboy, his name G-Man. G-Man, we was calling him G-Man. You know what I mean? So yeah, G-Man, yo. So motherfucking G. And that nigga was a G for real. He's a retired G, but he was a G for real now. He was really on that. You get what I'm saying? And did time, stuff like that. He'll tell you, like, if I ever get him on this show, he'll tell you his testimony. He did time, been locked up 3 years, and he did not 3 years, but he did time, feds and stuff like that, and state and all that stuff there. And he was a motherfucker. He was a jack boy too. He was a jack boy. Like everything I'm saying, he wouldn't mind me saying it because, that's his testimony. So I'm gonna interview him. I got to interview my homeboy. I gotta like just get some shit on file for them. Cause a lot of my partners dying, man. All these dudes, all my partners dying of cancer, man. Yeah, just a lot of cats I know, they dying of cancer. Different kind of cancers. I got some dying of cancer. I got some. I got one of my partners, one of my other OG homeboys, him and his cousin died on fentanyl. They bought some shit. They used to snort. And they bought some shit. And shit had fentanyl in it. They was in the car snorting and fuck around and went into convulsions and went to foaming at the mouth and just died in the car. You get what I'm saying? One of them was holding the steering wheel, died just like that. And, they had a heart attack, the heart burst. And the other one was in the back seat, just so stuck. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, all my partners dying, dog. Damn. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, hey, what did they say? Shout out to Akila. She said, that's a fact. Yeah, so, hey, what did they say? Brandon said, she said, put me in the game, coach. I pay to learn. Yeah, I gotta get everything set up. I gotta get everything set up right now, Brandon. Right now I'm setting everything up right now. As soon as I end this live, I was reluctant to go live because I could have been spending that time doing what I need to do. But it's a process. It's definitely a process. It's not easy. Once I start hiring people, there's going to be a training aspect of it. I got to train you on what is it that I need you to do, how I want you to do it. You're going to be trained. And then once I start hiring, I think I'm gonna start out paying people $25 an hour. It's gonna be $25 an hour. And I don't know. I just got to talk it over with my accountant and just see, would it be best for me to hire employees? But then I know I got to come with the medical insurance and all that stuff there, or should I just make it just an independent contractor? Let you worry about paying your own taxes to the IRS. You get what I'm saying? You're going to get your check. It's going to go direct deposit. That shit going to be, everything going to be straight. It's going to be, that shit going to hit your account every goddamn, probably going to pay out every 2 weeks. You get what I'm saying? Twice a month, or maybe every week. I don't know. You get what I'm saying? So, but yeah, it's going to be, yes, it's going to start out $25 an hour, but I can't hire anyone until I make sure everything is running well. So, it's going to take me some time. I'll probably be ready in about next 2 months. It's going to take me at least that to make sure I have everything set up in place. Take me about 2 months. So this is January, February, March. By March, I'll be ready. Shout out to Mike Will. He say that's COVID, coach. COVID, what you mean COVID? COVID, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. What's COVID? Shout out to Akila. What you say, Keely? Yeah, please hit the like button. Y'all hit the like button. Y'all hit the like button, man. Anyway, let's get into the show. Now, Keyshawn Davis. I got quite a few fighters who do not like me. Oh my God, they do not like me. Keyshawn, Shakur's. I can't really say Shakur and Keyshawn. Cause they, we ain't never really, I spoke with Shakur before. We spoke at, with Bud House, shit like in Omaha, but we ain't really, you know what I mean? Like, it's just some niggas I really they don't fuck with me and I don't really fuck with them like that. Now it's people that I fuck with, because all of these boxers are part of a fraternity. And see, what I like about Bud is this. Bud is like the glue that make everything stick, right? Like Bud, see, let me show y'all the difference, the difference between Terrence Bud Crawford and other fighters that I noticed. And I can only go by my personal experience. Bud the type of dude like this here. If he fuck with you, he fuck with you. If he don't fuck with you, he ain't gonna fuck with you. But Bud the type of dude like this here. Like some niggas, well, if my partner who I fuck with don't like you, then I ain't gonna fuck with you. Bud ain't like that. Bud like, well, look, this is my partner. I've been knowing him for years. I've been knowing him before I knew you. But you know what? I fucks with you too. So whatever issues y'all got, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm not gonna stop fucking with you because he don't like you. That's the type of nigga Bud is. You know what I mean? But then you got some dudes, like on the YouTube shit, let's say you riding with a certain YouTube channel, well, if he don't like you, then then his enemies is gonna be our enemy. He don't like it, we don't like you. Bud ain't like that. And then some people in society are like that. You get what I'm saying? And then sometimes it's cool to be like that. But I'm saying in the boxing circles, that's how it is. You know what I mean? In boxing circles, right? And if you're a content creator, some fighters, they want you to kiss their ass and do this and do that and act accordingly. You know, someone like a Devin Haney, Debo Dev, I can't call him Devin Haney. To call him Devin Haney is too disrespectful. I got to call him Debo. Debo, what I like about Debo Dev, and I've criticized him in the past before, but me and him spoke. He cool, good guy. I talked to Dev. Dev is a good dude. And Devin ain't friends with these niggas. I noticed that. Like, he ain't, like, you ain't gonna hear him tell you, that fighter my brother, that's my cousin, this and that. Devin kind of like doing his own thing. He ain't really close to niggas like that. He don't do that. You get what I'm saying? Even though he's a fighter that a lot of people may not like because he's not a part of it. He's not, you know, content creators don't like him. Some of them, some fighters don't like him. He's not a part of the cool kids. They'll say, well, you know, he's a Silver Spoon kid, this and that, grew up in the suburbs. Yeah, that's true. He might be Silver Spoon, grew up in the suburbs, but, you know, but you mad at the nigga because his daddy made a way for him? Like, shit, if I had a chance to grow up in the suburbs and be a Silver Spoon kid, I would take that any day than how I grew up. Because how I grew up was brutal. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, I take that any day. Shit, you know what I mean? So, I tell you right now, my last two kids, my daughter, my son, shit, they live like Silver Spoon kids in comparison to how I grew up. They don't know nothing about projects. They don't know nothing about courtrooms. They don't know nothing about going to jail and going to prison and visitation to go see my daddy or see they don't know nothing about none of that shit. They know about school, Roblox, Daddy, can I get somebody? You know, can I get some money for some Roblox? Or they asked their mother, can I get some money for some Roblox? Yeah. Like right now, my daughter, she be sending me stuff like, okay, Dad, I want you to buy me this. She like, you know, my daughter, she's a sweetheart. She just turned 13. And all she want is, hold on. Let's see. Yeah, all she want is, she's in the beauty products. Daddy, buy me some makeup. That's all she wants. She just wants some beauty shit. That's all she wants. Now, some beauty shit. They be playing Call of Duty. Man, shit. But anyways, yeah, so Keyshawn Davis faces backlash for celebrating Andy Cruz's loss to Raymond Muratalla. And y'all remember we went live for that fight. Let me video, y'all send it to me. I thought I had it, but I forgot where it was at. Anybody got that video? And there's a video out there with Keyshawn. You know, he got a belt. I didn't know what he was doing, though. I really didn't know what he was doing. I saw it and didn't really pay any attention. I said, this nigga acting crazy again. Keyshawn over there acting crazy, you know. 1 minute now, well, I don't know. 1 minute, I don't, Keyshawn, I don't know. I think Keyshawn kind of off a little bit. Kind of off. I really like that. When he go to bucking his eyeballs real wide, I really like that. I really like that. Yeah, I really like that. It is like, man, he go here. I'm like, okay, man, you know, so he got really excited. So, you know, he had the belt. I'm like, what the fuck this nigga doing with the belt? I didn't realize that he was talking about, and then I saw his partner. He said, let me see that belt. Then he went there, hitting the belt on the curb. He said, this ain't the amateurs. I said, oh, he must be talking about Andy Cruz. And I was confused. I'm like, but why is he so excited that Andy Cruz lost to Raymond Muratalla? Hey, Brandy, what Brandy at? I was like, why is he so happy that Andy Cruz lost to Raymond Muratalla? And like he was celebrating as though he whooped him. I'm like, you do know you ain't whooping, right? You do know that you ain't getting in the ring with this nigga, right? You do know that, right? Raymond Muratalla got 24 wins? Because I had one dude tell me, oh man, why Keyshawn Why should he fight a Raymond Muratalla? Not Raymond Muratalla. Andy Cruz. Andy Cruz ain't did nothing. He ain't got but 7 fights. I said, well, Raymond Muratalla fought him. That same Andy Cruz that got 7 fights. He fought. Raymond Muratalla fought him. Shit, Marjamal fought Buddy. He had 10 fights, but he had a million amateur fights as well. So that's really Lomachenko. Lomachenko got a shot at the title his second fight as a pro. But how he was able to do that? He was so ahead of everybody because he was in the Olympics. He was in the Olympics and the amateurs, the Olympic system in the amateurs for so long. So when you fight all these people from around the world, when they do turn pro, they ready to challenge for a title because they don't see in every style pretty much known to man. When you got 200, 300 amateur fights, you don't see in every style. Now, can you transition that into the pros? You know, that has yet to be seen. Loma was able to do it. When nobody talking about he ain't got the 2 fights. You know what I mean? So certain niggas, you know, they pick and choose when they want to do that, right? So I'm like, okay, dude, you do know you ain't beat this dude. I'm trying to figure out why he was celebrating having getting the Holy Ghost. Raymond Muratalla did what you refused to do. Just want to throw that out there. So I'm blowing up the argument of, oh man, he ain't had but 6 fights. Keyshawn got what, 13 fights? 14 fights? Something like that? Well, how many fights Keyshawn got? Let's go to box red. And this ain't no shade. I'm just calling it like it is. Like, you know, put it this way. It's like a dude whoop my ass. My homeboy or somebody I don't know. Because last I checked, Raymond Muratalla ain't cool with Keyshawn like that either. They ain't like the buddy. Raymond kind of like stay to himself. My homeboy whooped a nigga that I couldn't whoop. And I'm sitting on the sideline doing the Tootsie Roll. Nigga, yeah, I'm trying to tell you, dog. You got your ass whooped. Nigga, built the ass. Dude, you do know that you didn't put belt the ass. Another nigga did it. So I'm trying to figure out, I'm just saying me. You know what I mean? Again, I ain't got but a GED. I'm trying to figure out, dude whooped my ass 4 times. Whether it's amateurs or pro, whatever, don't matter. But this dude whooped the dude that I refused to fight. I think Keyshawn did try to fight at one time. Let me take that back. I think Keyshawn did try to fight at one time, but I think Andy Cruz and them team or somebody. I remember vaguely. I'm not sure, but I think they did try to fight at one time, and they said he wasn't ready or something like that. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong, but I'm like, okay, this dude been trying, but this dude has openly been calling you out, trying to fight you since then. And you, like, I don't see you and this dude been at fights together. It was Keyshawn, Shakur, his brother, play brother, and it was a fight. I think it was a fight that Andy Cruz had prior to this. And Andy Cruz came downstairs. He came out of the ring. He shook Shakur's hand and whatever or something like that. And Keyshawn was sitting right there. He had a little attitude. He ain't saying nothing about, yeah, nigga, what's up, nigga, fight me. It wasn't none of that. It wasn't none of that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So and then right after that, when Andy Cruz tried to fight Keyshawn act like he didn't want to fight him. So both of these dudes have said that, right? So what I'm saying is, I'm never going to find joy in somebody doing something, because Keyshawn had a chance to fight the dude after, and he said he wasn't interested in him. Then he said, oh man, in order for me to fight him, he got to knock Raymond Muratalla out. If he just said that right before he fought Raymond Muratalla on video. If he knock him out, then I can think, you know what I mean? Like, come on, fam. True. Yeah, come on, fam. So, but my point is this here. I remember Deontay Wilder did that. I remember when Deontay Wilder was on the Riyadh season card. He was on the Riyadh season card. And damn, what fight that was, fam? Yeah, big jet. Yeah, it was Jarrell It was Jarrell Big Baby Miller. Anthony Joshua fought Robert Helenius. No, Anthony Joshua fought not Robert Helenius. Anthony Joshua fought, he knocked out Robert Helenius, but he fought, what the dude named Odo Wallin. Everybody thought, oh man, this Anthony Joshua gonna get beat. You know he ain't good with southpaw, this and that. He chinny, this and that, this and that. So Anthony Joshua and Wilder was gonna fight each other. Turk al-Sheikh was gonna pay for it. He said, look, Riyadh season, they fought in Saudi Arabia. Anthony Joshua, you win this fight. Deontay Wilder, you win this fight. Y'all locked in for a big money fight. Anthony Joshua and Wilder gonna fight each other next. Anthony Joshua won this fight. Deontay Wilder lost a 12-round decision to Joseph Parker. Joseph Parker beat this man 12 rounds straight. Deontay Wilder didn't win a round, from what I saw. Now I ain't saying no judges ain't give him a round or two, but I saw him, he beat this man 12 rounds. So Wilder lost that fight. Then Wilder went and did an interview. Yeah, man, that man ain't want to fight me, this and that. Dude, like literally, the man signed the contract to fight you. Literally with Turk al-Sheikh. But it was contingent upon both of y'all had to win. So if Wilder would have won, if Joshua would have lost, Turkey wasn't going to fund that fight. And if Joshua won and Wilder lost, he ain't funding that fight. All you had to do was win. You got beat 12 rounds by Joseph Parker. So, come on, fam. Yeah. Come on, fam. I remember that. You got beat 12 rounds by Joseph Parker. Literally. Shout out to everybody, man. We got over 300 watching on all three different platforms. I got to start going live on Facebook too and Twitch. I used to go live on Facebook and Twitch. I got to start back going live on Facebook and Twitch because you can simulcast. You can simulcast with StreamYard. StreamYard, you can. It depends on which pro. Cause I had the pro version of StreamYard. I had the you got the pro version, and then you got a version that's higher than that. The highest version, I think, StreamYard, I'm paying I'm paying $60 a month. I pay $60 a month to use StreamYard. It pay for itself because the YouTube, it pay for itself, right? If I was to go up to like $90 a month, they got another plan. I can simulcast on like 8 different platforms. So I can do all 3 of my YouTube channels. I got 3, but I really don't only use 2. The other channel doing well. We got almost 2,000. Shout out to Green Eyes P in summer in November. They the one got that channel popping for me. Yeah, you can do 5. You can do like 8 different platforms. So you can stream on Twitch, stream on YouTube, stream on Facebook, stream on Instagram, stream on whatever other platforms you have. You want to stream it directly to your website. Use what they call it, the RTS feed. The RTT, the RTTS, the RTS feed or something like that. I forgot what it's called. You can use that. No, I think it's the RTTM. Let me see what that is. If I want to simulcast. I forgot what it was. Yeah, but you can simulcast. I forgot what it was. Different streams. Shout out to Cookham Sir Senior. Yeah, you can do that. So everything I use the paid version of it. I paid version of Canva, paid version of StreamYard, paid version of CapCut, paid version of everything I use the paid version of it. And a lot of y'all who struggling, this why y'all struggling. Y'all you don't know how to use whatever tools you're using. You don't fully understand the functionalities of it. You don't know how to use it. You know how to use just the bare minimum what you know how to do, and that's it. But once you understand how these tools work and know how to apply them and know how to set everything up, you know what I mean? Then this shit you'll be able to track. And then you got to always be aware of YouTube's regulations and guidelines. Type in YouTube University, find out what works in 2026, how you can. I haven't done that yet this year, but that's what you do. Find out what is it that they do. If you're going to be doing this shit, do it. Find out what is it that they do, what they're looking for, and then make your content, have your channel optimized. Look up optimization. Find out what that is. Have it optimized to see so you can maximize all of the functionalities. Anyways, so Raymond Muratalla beat Andy Cruz. Shout out to Raymond Muratalla. Let's give him a round of applause. you know, prior to that fight, a lot of people were saying that, man, Andy Cruz was gonna knock Raymond Muratalla out. He was gonna beat him, and Andy Cruz was the favorite. Wasn't nobody really talking about Raymond Muratalla was gonna win that fight. I ain't hearing too many people saying he was gonna beat Andy Cruz. Now you got motherfucker playing Monday morning quarterback. Yeah, Andy Cruz overrated. Well, that wasn't what you were saying prior to the fight. Soon as a nigga lose, he overrated. I'm like, how is he overrated? When since you losing to a world-class, you're a world-class fighter, I'm a world-class fighter. Yeah, I was favorite, or you was favorite, but I beat you, and you beat me. That don't make me overrated, because I lost to a hell of a nigga. He won that night. So everybody lose overrated? It's just the shit these people be saying. Well, this dude is a gold medalist, an Olympian. The nigga who y'all praising, Keyshawn Davis, he beat him 4 times. Dude, world-class fighter. When has a world-class fighter been overrated? This the social media fan base. The influencer fan. He said, I picked Raymond. I'm a top-ranked fanboy, and I'm proud of it. Well, at least you admit it. Shout out to the Dragon. What I respect about you, if you want to be a fanboy, I ain't tripping on that. You said you're a top-ranked fanboy, so you a fan of the promotional company. If that's what you want to do, cool. But at least you honest with yourself. I mean, I don't get it myself, but I respect the fact that you honest enough to say it. Do you get what I'm saying? So, but the guy won. Raymond won. Now Andy Cruz overrated. How is he overrated? I'm gonna drop the phone lines. How is he overrated? How a world-class fighter fights another world-class fighter, and he loses to that world-class fighter, and now he overrated. True. Then we saw what? We saw the Jesse Hart, not Jesse Hart. What the dude name? Hart, the dude from Philly. And then Khalil Cole fought. Khalil Cole, the guy who said, don't run from me. Don't run from me. Don't run from me. I saw when the fight was over with, and the judges gave him the fight. In my opinion, from what I personally observed, that man, there was no way possible that man won that fight. He landed like 50, forget CompuBox. We saw the fight. He ain't landing that many punches. I think he landed like 54 punches or something like that. That man, bro, I don't care how you slice it, how you dice it. But guess what? So I had to go back when the score was over. He won a majority decision. Then I thought about what Timothy Bradley told me. What did Khalil Cole do? He was just pressing the action the entire fight. He wasn't letting his hands go, but he was just coming forward. So he literally won the fight just off applying pressure. So, shout out to Yamas. Yamas, what's up, my brother? So, if I apply pressure, but don't land a lot of punches, but you land 38, 39, 40 more punches than me, you, like, literally, you pretty much piecing me, pretty much doing lateral movement, but you outboxing me. So that told me the judges gave him the fight. To me, that was a robbery. To me. If that was a robbery. But the judges gave him the fight all based on his fighting style. So when I spoke to Timothy Bradley, this is what I was saying. This is what Tim told me. when you fight, you have to know who's judging the fight. And you got to know what is it that they're looking for? What is it that they like? If you don't know that, you may go in the fight with the wrong game plan. And even though you may have won the fight in your mind and landed more punches, because the judges did not like your game plan, they didn't like the fact that I like a pressure fighter. I'm going to give you points just off pressure. So, you know, it is what it is. That's how that works. He said Hart almost got stopped though. Almost don't mean he almost got stopped. Where did he almost get stopped at? I didn't see that. Khalil Cole landed 54 punches, fam. 54 punches. He almost got stopped. Fuck that mean? Nigga landed 54 punches. He clearly got outboxed. Bro, did you see the reaction in the ring when the judges raised his hand? Did you see the look on his trainer's face? They knew what it was. And then what? Khalil Cole picked the man up and slammed him on his back? They knew what it was. Again, I don't have a dog in the race. I don't have a relationship with Khalil Cole, no arm heart. But I'm calling it as objective as possible. I know what I saw. I'm not the nigga that, okay, if I'm rooting for you, I saw you lost, but because I'm rooting for you, I'm going to lie for you and say, yeah, dog, you really won that fight. That ain't me. I'm going to just call it like I see it. Nah, dog, that man ain't win that shit. He ain't win that shit. You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's like a nigga in jail, you know, talking about he almost got away. If I would have ran, I could have got away. Now I'm in jail talking about what I should have done. Woulda, coulda, shoulda ass nigga. Do you get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. But I wouldn't mind seeing, I want to see them two rematch. Cole and Hart, I want to see them two rematch. And the only thing I thought about, I looked at Andy Cruz fight. I looked at Cole and Jaleel Hart fight. No, Jaleel Cole and, not Jaleel Cole, but Khalil Cole. And what the dude named Jesse Hart? Is his name Jesse Hart? What his name is? Let me see. Khalil. I forgot the dude's name. Shit. Is it Jesse Hart? Or is it? Yeah, Big Stepper. Khalil Cole. Yeah, Jesse Hart. Nigga, you know what I mean? Come on, man. And then you come in 7 pounds overweight. You should have knocked this nigga out. You came in 7 pounds overweight. You ain't have to cut weight. He did. You supposed to knock them out. You ain't landing 54 punches, fam? And you slamming niggas in the ring? And then Khalil Cole, then Jesse Hart, he was holding. I think the last 3 rounds of the fight, the referee warned him. After he got slammed, referee warned him about holding. Then he took a point from him. But yet and still, so 1 point was taken for slamming, another point was taken for him holding. But I'm just saying to me, based on what I like, I ain't winning. But I'm not going to start a civil war on it. I'm not going to start a petition to be mad. I ain't mad about that shit because I'm not emotionally invested with boxing like that. I get it. I know what it is. So Andy Cruz fought Raymond Muratalla on the back foot. And he lost. So I said, what were the two things that Andy Cruz and Khalil and Jesse Hart had in common? They fought the fight on the back foot. They were using a lot of lateral movement as well. So that told me right there, whether you believe one dude got robbed, another dude did, whatever you believe, I ain't worried about none of that. What it was I say, so for me to try to figure out what were these guys judges thinking about outside of maybe the obvious, I say stylistically, they favored the guy who applied pressure more so than the guy who was boxing. Do you get what I'm saying? That was it. I said that was the common denominator. That's why I always refer back to the interview I did with Tim Bradley on this show. I say, man, that's probably what it was. If I call Tim, he'll probably say that. Dragon said Cole is overrated. Yeah, I mean, he probably is. He probably is. I really don't know much. You get what I'm saying? He probably is Dragon. I mean, I really don't. I like Cole. I mean, me personally, I don't know. I don't really know. I heard of him before. I think I seen a couple of his fights, but I just like the fact he, you know, me. I like shit talk. I like niggas who talk shit. It was, you could talk shit, but you gotta know how to do it. He say, "Don't run from me. Don't run from me." So my expectations was real high based on what he was saying. I'm sleeping this shit. He said we're gonna sleep him and everything. And you came in 7 pounds overweight and you couldn't knock this dude out, and you wasn't letting your hands go. Nah. Yeah, that fight was a disappointment to me. That fight was a disappointment. I ain't gonna lie, that fight was a disappointment to me. The Raymond Muratalla, Andy Cruz fight was what I thought Khalil Cole and Jesse Hart fight was gonna be. Khalil Cole and Jesse Hart fight didn't live up to the expectations. Raymond Muratalla, shout out to Raymond, bro. Shout out to Raymond. Nobody picked Raymond for the most part. I'm not saying nobody picked him, but it was an overall consensus that Raymond was gonna win. You go in the boxing boys, everybody was talking about, not Raymond, everybody was talking about goddamn, well, of course, not Ness, but everybody was talking about, yeah, man, Andy lose. Them same people who pick Andy, oh man, Andy was overrated. True. Now, he wasn't overrated. It's just you picked the wrong guy. See, these niggas can't never say they wrong. Before they admit they're wrong, they'll just say the dude was overrated. Instead of saying, yeah, I picked the wrong dude, man. I was wrong on my analysis. These niggas on YouTube can't do that. Like I picked Brian Newman to beat Devin Haney. I was wrong. I picked Crawford to beat Canelo. I was right. I picked Devin Haney to beat Ryan Garcia. I was wrong. I didn't know that Ryan Garcia had Oscar in the system, but I was wrong on that. But it got cheated. But anything that I've ever betted money on in boxing, I won. When it come to betting the money, yeah, I ain't can't nobody on YouTube say that. Can't nobody on YouTube who've ever betted me say they ever won money from me. Never. And if I lose, I pay. Right here on the show. I remember one time Jamie sent me some money. Jamie sent me $200. I'll never forget. Jamie cashed out me $200. He said he meant to send. I forgot what he said he meant to send. But he ended up sending me $200 on accident. He sent me a text in the chat. He said, man, coach, man, I made a mistake. I sent you $200. I didn't mean to send you that. This is a while ago. Now, I could have been the type of nigga to be like, oh, man, shit, nigga, if you slip like that, that's on you. I ain't finna send you that money back. The average nigga would do that. Nigga, that's $200. I ain't, you know what I mean? But I value relationships more than money. The relationship and friendship mean more than me than crossing you over a piece of paper. I ain't gonna cross nobody over no money. Federal Reserve note, fiat currency. I'm not gonna do that. That man work, got family, shit like that. Guess what I did? I sent it right back to him. True. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Sitting it right back to him. Yeah, don't worry about it. I got you. Sitting it right back to him. I ain't gonna never, you know, that's my character. I ain't gonna never destroy no friendship with nobody over no money. That ain't gonna happen. I ain't gonna fall out with you about no money. None of that. Because I'm a true friend. If I'm really a friend of yours, I never cross you over no money. Two things I ain't gonna cross you over: no money or no woman. You're a friend of mine. You got a lady. You ain't gonna never get worried about me crossing you about your lady. Nigga, I ain't coming over your house if you ain't there. If you tell me, yeah, man, just go by the house, man, and you know, my lady will give it to you. Nah, I'll wait till you get back. True. Nah, I'll wait till you get back. It's just some shit I ain't gonna do. You get what I'm saying? Niggas get killed like that. I know dudes got killed over women. And no dudes got killed over money. Those are two things that you can potentially get fucked up over. If I'm a true friend of yours, I never do you like that. So, you know, and guess what? I haven't even met Jamie at that time. I ain't even meet him yet. I met him, I think I met him in Yamas last year, 2024. April 2024. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, I mean, that's it. I mean, bro, like I'm not finna do that. But if it was an old regular crab ass nigga, if it wasn't these crab ass niggas, they probably would have blocked them. Man, shit, nigga trying to get that money back, dog. $200 ain't no money. Why would I destroy a relationship over $200? I got an old friend of mine. We ain't really friends like that. But he ruined the relationship with me over $100. Now he's an old crab ass nigga. He always been a crab ass nigga. Ever since we was teenagers, he was the crab ass nigga. I paid for him and my brother to go to the Jake Paul fight. Jake Paul fought a dude named Mike Perry. He's a champion in bare knuckle boxing. I said, man, y'all want to go to the fight, man? Jake Paul got a fight going downtown. Yeah, man, I want to go to that. It wasn't nothing but white folks in there. White folks and Hispanics at the Jake Paul fight. A whole lot of white. I'm talking about a whole lot of white girls, white dudes. It's just a whole lot, you know what I mean? So I didn't want to get no floor seats. So I'm like, I ain't finna be spending all that money just to go down on the floor. That was a lot of money they were charging. Shit, nigga, I ain't rich. I ain't finna be paying all. Then I gotta pay you niggas way in. I had no paid day way in too. So soon as we leave, one of my partners, he ain't really, I just say him my partner. I haven't been knowing him a long time. You know, he was like, man, he hunted me. Yeah, man, me borrow $100, man. I mean, I lost my wallet. I had to pay for this nigga to park his car. So I paid to get out. I'm leaving. He blowing my phone up. I said, what's up? He said, man, I can't get out, man. I lost my wallet. Oh, the trick in the book. I knew he was lying when he said it. Yeah, I lost my wallet, man, and my debit card. I got to wait the Monday to call the bank so I can get my debit card sent back. I say, this nigga lying. He say, hey, shout out to Warren Banks. What's going on, fam? He say, man, we borrow $100, man. I get it back to you Monday. I said, okay, cool. Almost 2 years later, I ain't heard from that nigga since. True. I'm like, dude, I've been knowing you since 1989. You destroyed a relationship with me over $100. And then he the type of nigga, he like my aunt. When I see him, he gonna give me my $100 when I see him. Look, dog, you owe me $100. I need to get that. With interest. Now he gonna play dumb. Nigga, if I remember you owe me, you know you owe me. That's why I ain't heard from you. But sometimes it ain't the money. It's the principle. It's principalities. It's the principle. Sometimes, like you may give a motherfucker something just so you'll never hear from them again. Because long as you know you owe me, I ain't never got to worry about you ever asking me for nothing again. You know you can't come back to me. And the reason why he haven't called me and the reason why I haven't heard from him is because he's aware that I owe that nigga some money. Call the nigga back. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. He said, Coach, you seen Tracy Morgan video over the weekend? Yeah, I saw that. The dude walked up to him. And sold him a dude that Tracy Morgan knew from years ago. Asked for Tracy Morgan to buy him something to eat. And Tracy Morgan said, man, don't walk up to me like I owe you something. Because you got some dudes, they act like you owe them something. They act like you owe them something. I'm a generous dude. I'm a generous person. I'm like, man, here you go. You get what I'm saying? I'm a generous guy. I say, here you go. Or I may say, no, I ain't got it. You get what I'm saying? Like I say, if you want to find out if a motherfucker all right with you or not, tell them no. That's an old saying. Anybody in the chat, you want to find out if you really got a friend? When that friend asks you for some money and you tell them no, how they respond, how they react, and their conduct after that, after them asking you that, after you told them no, how they respond and how they react gonna tell you everything about them. True. Yeah, gonna tell you everything about them. Everything about them. So some motherfucker, man, you know, I'm like, yeah, I just like, you know what I mean? I just come and go. Anyway, Raymond Ford beat Andy Cruz in a 12-round majority decision, successfully defended his IBF Lightweight title. Keyshawn Davis was ringside at the fight with a joyful look on his face. After the fight, Keyshawn posted a video of him clowning Andy Cruz for the loss, as though he was the one who beat him. Let's see what the fans had to say about this in the comment section. So the video was somewhere. The video was somewhere, right? I'm like, man, where's that video at? Can somebody please send that video to me, fam? Please. Look like somebody sent me something. Can somebody what is this nigga talking about? Somebody sent me something. What did this dude talking about? What he doing? Fine little honey dip right there. He got a little tender. Somebody. What did this nigga do? What? This nigga motherfucking, oh my God. He washed the chicken. He put some soap. Hey, y'all, hey, ladies, hold on, ladies, hold on. Y'all listen, that's for all the women out there. Y'all gotta stay.
What you mean? I'm washing.
Taquan, why is there soap in the chicken?
Okay, his name Taquan. That tell you everything you need to know. His name is Taquan. That's all you need to know.
Chicken. Tom, why is there soap in the chicken?
He confused.
Are you fucking retarded?
How you supposed to wash the chicken?
Nigga, rinse it off with cold water. You not fucking put this soap in the.
Hey, you didn't say that.
Bro,
she don't need to say that.
Retarded? Your mom cooked you.
Yes, he retarded. And guess what? You sleeping with him. True. You didn't know he was retarded before you decided to mess with him? You pick a retarded nigga. You had to know he was retarded before you picked him, but you crazy about him. You had the nigga in the kitchen with you, told him to wash the chicken, and this, matter of fact, let's see it from the beginning. Oh my God, bro, let's see this shit again.
We do some lemon pepper. Lemon pepper. It's some onion powder.
Why is the water soapy? What did you do? I said wash the fucking chicken. What is this?
What you mean? I'm washing.
Oh my God. Yeah. Hey, look. hey, what you say, Schoolo say, that's them man-mans for you. Yeah, see, if y'all want to know what a man-man is, this a man-man. This man-man. I'll be talking about Pookie, Ray, Laquita, and man, this it. This Laquita, this man-man right here. This man-man, I don't know.
Why is there soap in the chicken?
And he looking like, look right here. He is confused right here. Like, I kind of feel bad for him. Right here, his mind is blank. Y'all ever watch SpongeBob SquarePants? Well, you know, what is his friend name? The starfish dude. And he just like, they opened his head up one time and there was nothing there. Like, at this point right here, this dude ain't got nothing up here. He ain't got nothing. No, the old folks used to say, when I was growing up, boy, you ain't got nothing to think with. Boy, you ain't got nothing to think with. She told this nigga to wash the chicken. He put soap and water. On the chicken. And was doing a tutorial, shooting a video like he was really doing something. True. True. You can't make this up. Hey, Brandy, you can't make this up. Now, bro, all the years I've been living, I ain't never seen that before. Nigga, is you you putting soap in water? You putting soap and water on the chicken? Yeah, he's special. The new country say he's special. He's special. These are dudes that be following me on TikTok. I be having niggas leave me some dumbass comments on TikTok. Tank Davis fans. Bruh, when I say Tank Davis fans, I'm not talking about all Tank Davis fans. I'm not talking about the women. If you're a woman, you love Tank Davis, I'm not talking about you. There's a certain element of Tank Davis fans. And again, if it don't apply, let it fly. If the shoe don't fit, you must have quit. If the glove don't fit, you must have quit. I got these niggas following me on TikTok. I had to block She-Block. She-Block got it bad. She-Block been stalking me. Like, nigga been on Twitter. I had to block the nigga on Twitter. Then he followed me on Instagram. I had to block him on Instagram. Then he followed me on TikTok, leaving all kind of crap. I had to block them. Like, literally, like, I got a mail. I said I think She-Block want me to fuck him. And again, I ain't gay. I don't go that way. If I did, I tell y'all. Trust me, I'm that type of nigga. I'm like, dog, I don't get on like that, dog. Like, you know what I mean? I think he wants somebody to put that meat up in him. Like, dude, you in Dallas. There's a whole bunch of niggas to put that meat up in you. You know, if that's what you're looking for, you can go to San Antonio. You ain't too far from San Antonio. Go to San Antonio. You and Mama Hopefield can bump pussy together. True. Yeah, man, bro, I'm graveyard serious, fam. I'm not making this up, bro. Y'all see, look, I ain't smoke no weed. I'm dead ass here. You getting the most honest form of Coach Malachi. When I don't smoke, I'm not smoking, I'm honest anyways. But when I don't, you get the most honest form of me. These niggas is special. Oh, nigga, you always hating on Tank. I said, well, Canelo fans say I'm always hating on Canelo. Ryan Garcia fans, I'm always hating on Ryan Garcia. Devin Haney fans say I'm always hating on Devin Haney. I'm like, dude, you do know I talked to Devin Haney and Bill Haney. You all do know that, right? They don't feel that way. But these male groupies, like, my nigga, just unsubscribe and leave. I'm not the nigga that's chasing subscribers. When I say subscriber, I only want a certain type of subscriber. How you watch a nigga shit that you don't like, then complain? So you guess what I said? He said, man, you always got something negative to say. I say, why you always watching a nigga who got something negative to say? If you honestly feel like, what I say is not negative. I'm like, I say reality shit. Reality and truth is looked upon as negativity because it's the opposite of the lie. These dudes want to wear a dressed up lie. They don't want the naked truth. So anytime the naked truth shows up on the scene, the wear dressed up lie disappears. So I'm telling these dummies. And what they say, Schoolo say, they be pissing me off, Coach. He said they be pissing me off. Hey, bro. Listen. I'm gonna give y'all the truth. Do you know why I smoke weed right now? Schoolo said, do you know why I smoke weed right now? I have to smoke weed before I come on the show just to deal with social media. Because y'all know I'm very, very, no diddy, I'm very raw. I'm going to tell you what the fuck on my mind. Do you get what I'm saying? That's just me. That's just how I am. You know, all these tough guys. Every nigga on the internet a tough guy. I'm like, damn, if you niggas so tough, why I don't see you niggas nowhere? I ain't seen you in Norfolk, Virginia. I saw some real dudes in Norfolk. Bro, when I was in Norfolk, Virginia, Keyshawn Davis hometown. Troy Isley. I love Troy Isley. His dad. I had so many people that I met that I ain't even know before they met. Oh man, coach, I mean dudes from Kansas City. Man, let me tell you something. Niggas love me so much, dog. I had some real players. I think, what's his name? Let me see. Shout out to, I think his name Chris. Hold on. I met him, his dad, his son. These niggas like 6'5". All these niggas big. He said, man, we be watching you all the time. Man, hit me up. Hold on. See, can I pull him up? I didn't take him up on the offer, but let me see. Hold on, let me see. Let me go here. Hold on, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Hold on. Let's see, Kansas City. I gotta put Kansas City. Hold on. We got my main man in Kansas City, John Cantrell. He the heavyweight boxer up there. Every time he fight, he sell out venues. What is his name? Is his name Chris? Let me see. I met him, his dad. But anyway, make a long story short, the brother say, look, man, coach, Deontay Wilder fought. Deontay Wilder fought in Kansas State University. Brother hit me up. He said, man, coach, you know, when I meet dudes, I met him, I ain't know who you do. What's up, man? We took pictures and shit. He said, look, man, I gave him a number. Everybody know. Everybody who know me, who meet me, I said, yeah, man, just hit me up, man, give him a number. They'll call me and I answer the phone, right? He said, look, man, Wilder fighting. He fighting Herdon at Kansas State University, man. He said, man, what's up, man? You want to go to the fight? The man said he'll send me a plane ticket. He said, look, we'll send you a plane ticket, man. Coach, they want you to come, man. Hang out. Mama, I got a cousin. They just moved to Kansas. They just moved to Kansas City. I got two cousins. One married to the family, live in Kansas City right now. So I said, yeah, man. I told him, I said, I'm gonna come up to Kansas City. Dude hit me up. He said, man, coach, man, you know, like for real. You get what I'm saying? Like niggas, like dudes fuck with me for real. You know what I mean? He was like, I was like, man, but I was like, man, I said, man, I can't take no money from you. I can't do that, man. No, man, just let me know, man. You know, we'll get you a ticket and everything. Get your ticket room, all that there, coach. You get what I'm saying? But I'm like, man, but brother, man, I was there. I ain't seen none of them tough niggas there. I saw some real niggas in Norfolk, Virginia. They were from Kansas City. I saw some from Chicago. I saw some from Detroit. I met some from St. Louis. They watch the show. They never leave a comment. They never call the show. But they watch every day. Or they watch whenever they watch. They never leave a comment. They never call the show. There's a lot of people who watch this show. They never leave comments. They never call the show. But they'll send me an email. They'll send me a DM. They'll hit me up, text me. Like for real. Guess who I don't see? The niggas in the comment section that say they're going to do A, B, C, and D. I have seen you niggas nowhere. The Radical Tank Davis fans, I don't see y'all nowhere. The Radical Canelo fans, I don't see y'all nowhere. The Radical Devin Haney fans who say I be hating on Devin Haney all the time, I don't see y'all nowhere. And then Ryan Garcia fans, his fans is teenage girls. So we definitely ain't gonna see them. I ain't scared of no teenage girls. But you get what I'm saying? I don't see these dudes nowhere. I see all the real niggas. Whether they black or Hispanic or even white. I don't see the tough guys. Them dudes that they be calling the Boston boys, talking about what they gonna do and this and that. I don't see them niggas nowhere. Nowhere. I tell y'all, I go to these places, these dudes they don't be none of that. Because I'm gonna tell you why. Because when you got some hoe niggas can never be in the midst of real niggas. Let me rephrase that. When you around wolves, like someone like Yarmus, Jamie, they wolves. Brothers I met in Norfolk, Virginia, they wolves. Them brothers in Omaha, Nebraska, they wolves. Them cats I hung out with off of Denver Lane in LA. They wolves. Right by the 10. They wolves. Houston. Rick Timms. He's a wolf. Like dudes I met, they're wolves. I don't see these. Like anyway, there's some real cats. Fake cats cannot exist in the midst of realness. If you're a real dude or a real female, the fake can't be around you because they don't have the heart or the courage to be around realness. It's like oil and water. It work on social media in the comment section. It work on that. But in real life situations, they nowhere to be found. True. They nowhere to be found. I promise you. I could bear witness to that. I bear witness to that. They nowhere to be found. Brandon say, I'm a lion, coach. I'm just playing. No. You're a lioness. You're a lioness. The lioness is the real one. Study the lionesses. You're a lioness. You're not a hyena. You're a lioness. The lioness, she the one that's going to do the hunting. The lioness is fear. Look, my nigga, look. We got the male lion right here. He don't really do nothing. Look, we got to feed these kids. Goddamn, it's gonna be a pack of us. It's gonna be like 6, 7 of us. We know how to hunt. We finna go get these. And lions mostly hunt at night. To be honest with you, they'll sleep during the day, but they mostly hunt at night. Yeah, the lioness. Lioness ain't nothing to be fucked with. I know quite a few women that's lioness. They ain't nothing to be. You get what I'm saying? My mother was a lioness. My aunt was a lioness. My mama, Miss Betty, she had that Chrome 380. She ain't play. Police come to the house looking for me. Nah, he ain't here. Get off my porch and close the window. She won't even open the door. Yeah, we came up here. We looking for your son. Yeah, he ain't here. Would you mind opening the door? Nope. Bam. Close the, like, my mama didn't tremble. And when she, like most niggas be, oh, nigga, that's the police. There they go. Not my mama. Not Betty Jean. Betty Jean didn't play, boy. My mama didn't play. She didn't play at all. She was a real lioness. She ain't had no fear. I mean, everybody experiences fear, but I'm saying like pressure situations, she stood up in the paint. That's what she did. Anyways. So shout out to Yami. She said, I never understood why people open the door for cops. Well, the reason why people are opening, you got to understand it depends. Like, you don't understand the Yamas because you come from this is a certain element you come from. Like, you from New York, you come from the streets. So that's how you feel about it. But, someone who's never been through what you've been through, and they just, you get what I'm saying? They just a square or whatever. Ain't nothing wrong with being a square. They may look at it like, oh, these are the police. They really here to serve and protect us. And for the most part, they are, right? But you got police officers that, it is what it is. Like, if you out there in the street doing crazy shit, you're going to attract the wrong element. That's just how it is. And for the most part, the only people who really got a problem with police are criminals. I'm going to tell you what I meant by that. When I was in the street committing criminal activity, I didn't like the police because it was a part of the culture not to like the police. I grew up listening to NWA, Chuck D, Public Enemy. I grew up listening to Pac, all that stuff there. And my whole perception of police was, F them, this and that, yada, yada. I ain't like black police or white police. They ain't like none of them. Once they put that back, I ain't like none of them. But I was out there toting pistols. I was out there doing wrong shit. Telling, I was doing wrong. I was living foul. So the criminal always got a problem with the police. For the most part. Someone that's a law-abiding citizen that don't get no trouble, they can't relate to what you can relate to. Because your experiences from the background that you come from being out there in the street is totally different from someone who hasn't been through that. So I do understand both sides of it. You get what I'm saying? I do understand both sides of it. So I get what you're saying. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I understand the other side as well, is what I'm saying. Yeah, man, I'm on shit. You know what I mean? So anyways, where is that video? Where's that Keyshawn? This nigga, I gotta say this nigga here watching the chicken. Somebody sent me that shit. It's the look. Hey, you know what? It's this look right here. See the look on his face? It's like Sis, this the nigga who you pick. Now she'll put a little file or something, I ain't gonna lie. But you pick this dude. He look like he about 19, 20. He look young too. I don't know how old he is. Yeah, this dude you pick. How you went? Oh, wait. How you in the?
We do some lemon pepper.
How you in the kitchen with some boxers on, fam? Wait. Let's look at this, bro. He's in the kitchen with some boxers on. With no, bro, like you ain't supposed to be in the kitchen like that over no food. That's me. That's just how you like. My mama would never allow me. I'm in the kitchen with my drawers on. Maybe I'm just too old school. That's probably what it is. Maybe it's just too old school. Maybe I'm just maybe. I don't know, dog. Nigga, you ain't gonna be in the kitchen with your drawers on, dog. Cause you got your drawers on, dog. Come on, fam. Come on. You get what I'm saying? Come on, fam. I just hey, y'all, Schoolo, I just caught on to that. How you in the kitchen over the food? Now you just coming downstairs, you go in the refrigerator to get something, go back. I get that. But dude, you finna cook some chicken. You got your draw, like, come on, man. You gotta tighten up, fam. You gotta tighten up. I ain't gonna talk bad about the brother, but listen, brother, you gotta do better, man. You gotta do better, bro. That's all I'm saying. Oh, you gotta do better, man. God damn, brother, you got to do better. Where is this? Let's find. Where's this Keyshawn? Where's Keyshawn at? I see Mama Hofield made another video. Oh, okay. Let me see. What is this video? I'm trying to see if I can find it. He play. Listen, man. What thing I say about it again? I know motherfucker don't like Devin Haney, and that's cool. But I said, what thing about that Devin? Devin ain't doing all that goddamn buddy play brother shit. We brothers, we cousins. You know, that's my brother. He ain't doing none of that shit. I don't see damn. I'm like, man, I think maybe that's why a lot of boxers don't really like him like that. I just like he ain't like what is this nigga?
114 even.
So this dude right here, his name is Alan the Herbalist. He is the one who is responsible. He worked in Terrence Crawford's camp as well. Good guy. I think Alan is from Omaha, but he lives in Vegas. No, he doesn't. I think he lives in Vegas or Cali. There's a whole lot I can tell y'all, but I'm not gonna say anything because he told me a lot of stuff in confidentiality about the situation that happened with Keyshawn. I already knew what happened with Keyshawn. I ain't never come out and say it. I told y'all that. A lot of stuff I told. I said I ain't come out and say it because he the one that you get what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I still ain't saying nothing. But this guy right here, this is his herbalist. He the one make sure that the herbalist make sure that he eating right and make sure that he go on weight and stuff like that. And what really is his uncle and him. He learned from his uncle himself, Alan. So yeah.
118, 110. Steve Weisfeld, 116, 112. Both in the winner by majority decision.
Is this this on Diego Pacheco? Yeah.
And still,
and then this the thing, right? I found out that Raymond and Keyshawn ain't really damn cool like that there. I mean, I ain't saying there's no beef, but Raymond want to fight Keyshawn. Raymond want to fight Shakur. He want to fight all them niggas. Like he ain't really cool with them like that. Do you get what I'm saying? The man ain't really cool with them dudes. He ain't cool with them like that. These niggas want to be friends. I mean, again, ain't no problem. I mean, I ain't knocking it. Again, I said before, I ain't knocking it. Niggas want to be friends. These niggas want to be homie lover for y'all. Y'all ever heard R. Kelly? R. Kelly got a song called Homie Lover Friend. These dudes, hey, y'all missed. Schoolo. Some of these dudes want to be, hey man, shout out to William, man. Salute to you, brother, for cash out. Hey, thank you, brother, for dropping that quarter over. Dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. Yeah, these niggas want to be friends. They want to be homie lover. Y'all know what a homie lover friend is? Y'all look up R. Kelly. Type in what's homie lover friend. Hey, y'all, you remember R. Kelly back in the day? Homie lover friend. Oh, homie lover friend ass niggas. Hey, Bleed City Bossy. Hey, listen, come on. Hold on. This ain't the video, though. This ain't the video. Where is it? Oh, a homie lover friend. Again, this ain't no shade. This ain't no shade, but you know. I'm just, again, this ain't no shade to Keyshawn, because I got some Keyshawn Davis fans. Y'all, bro, like, I don't get it. The Keyshawn Davis fans, y'all starting to act weird with me, dog. Some of these male group ass, they take shit too. Like, I be saying some real shit. I'm like, dude, look, fam, like, what I look like? A dude who I want to fight and a dude want to fight me. Like, I mean, okay, I ain't got no problem with that. You clap right there, right? But the fans is ripping him on this. What he pulled out? Where's the belt that add? Where the thing at with the belt? He came out with the belt. Some shit. Let me see. Is it on his Twitter page? Probably, this why these dudes be blocking me too. I get blocked and I don't even type or leave no comments on Twitter. I post what we gonna talk about for the day, and that's it. That's all I do. I had one nigga, when you post something, you ain't getting a lot of views on your post. Ain't nobody checking for you on X. I'm like, fam, like, okay, if ain't nobody checking for me, why you worried about it? You don't even understand there's a method to my madness, do you? You don't. You don't understand how social media and the algorithm works, do you? Do you know what? Listen, do you know what circular marketing is, sir? You don't have no idea. And then, like, with X, if you want to get a lot of views on your post, all you got to do is spend some money on your post. Do you want to know how I know? I've done it before. I tested it. You want to get thousands of views on anything, whether it's YouTube, whether it's like you can run ads on YouTube to get a lot of views on certain videos. I've now on X, I did it twice. I think I did it with hold on, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I think I did it with was it a Tim Bradley interview? I think it was a Tim Bradley interview I did. No, matter of fact, no, I didn't drop no interview on there. It was a post. So what happened was X reached out. You got the business section. Let me show y'all something. So a lot of these niggas be flogging. I'm telling y'all, a lot of these niggas be flogging now. Flogging meaning they perpetrate, camouflage. All right, let's see. Hold on, I'm gonna try to show y'all. Like I gotta give y'all the game because these niggas be like you go right here where it say business. You go to business, right? You spend money right here where it say the fastest way to grow an X. Unlock a suite of tools to help drive more sales, make your next higher, add credibility, or you can get more views on your post. You get what I'm saying? Right there. And they so you go on there, you hit the business section, right? And then free ad credits. You know what I mean? Like these other niggas on YouTube ain't gonna show you this. They ain't gonna show you what I'm gonna show you. Cause I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Cause they ain't really nothing to lying. I get no benefit from lying to y'all. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So this is what She Block be doing. She Block will post something and then he'll spend like $10, $15 or whatever to get like you spend like $10, $15, you can get like, you probably get like 4,000, 5,000 impressions, something like that, 4,000, 5,000 views on the post or whatever. Yeah, nigga, you fooling yourself, fam. You fooling yourself, literally. So but this what these niggas be doing. They be faking, dog. Like these niggas ain't doing that. And so that's how the social media platforms make money. They want you to bring everybody to their platform, which is cool, but they always encourage you to spend money with them. Look, man, spend the money with us, and we gonna put your post. Make sure that your video gonna be the first one seen in the algorithm and this and that, and when the homepage, we gonna make sure. You get what I'm saying? And that's what they want. That's what they want. But anyways, Yeah, but people, I don't know why people ripping. I don't know why people ripping Keyshawn though. I mean, I do get it. I do get it. They ripping them because I do get it. What? Oh, I gotta retweet that. Anton Daniels and his wife. Anton Daniels and his wife. Okay. Anton. Oh, Anton Daniels. Oh, here it go right here. All right, so let's see.
Let me get some of that shit, Keith. Hold on. Yeah, Keith, get his ass, Keith.
I didn't know what he was. I didn't know what he was doing this for. I didn't understand it, to be honest with you. But what made me understand was the next guy.
Keith, hold on. Through the belt tomorrow. What are you doing over here? Come to Norfolk. Come to Norfolk. Come to Norfolk. Don't come around here. This is not that amateur shit. Come around here playing. Hold on. Yeah.
Now, Keyshawn, tell y'all something y'all don't know. Keyshawn can't go back to Philly. Keyshawn can't go to Philly. Information, intel I received from several sources. There's a lot of shit that went down. Like for real, that nigga can't go to Philly at all. Like I'm dead ass. You know what I mean? Like they on this bumper. You know, because all right. I mean, always what's the name? Nasir Albright. I forgot his name. Albright, right? You know, they tried to jump the man or whatever at the fight, and that's from what I've learned. That's a really that fighter. He's a really good guy. He's a real good guy, nice dude, and that's why after that incident happened in Norfolk, Virginia, that's why Bud and Bomac went back there and apologized to Albright. Look, man, I'm sorry, man. We apologize, even though we ain't do nothing to you, but we apologize for Keyshawn Davis's actions. You didn't deserve that. So Key got rid of them because he apologized. Really, because they ain't do nothing. Bomac ain't say nothing bad about the nigga. And Crawford just went back there and just apologized to the dude like, come on, fam. Dude beat your brother. That's all. He beat your brother. You know, you blowed your money. You ain't make no money. Everybody on your team didn't get paid because you missed weight. So that's what happened. So instead of you taking accountability that day, say, look, man, I apologize. Nigga, you ain't apologized to 2 months later after that incident, and then you didn't really apologize. It was like one of them half-hearted apologies. So I'm the type of dude, I bring up accountability. Look, man, right, wrong is wrong. The only dudes the niggas who be like leaving negative comments or whatever in my comment section or whatever the case may be, they be the niggas who don't like accountability. They be these dudes. See, these the dudes, these niggas right here. It be these niggas. It be niggas like this here. Or some old crusty niggas. It's an old crusty in the YN. You got the old YN crusty, you got the old crusty YN niggas, and then you got the YNs. When I say YNs, I ain't talking about just young because you young, you're a YN. If you young, that don't make you a YN. Do you want to know what make you a YN? What makes you a YN is when you're young and you got a young nigga mentality. You got a young ignorant nigga mentality. That's a YN. Not because you're young. Being young doesn't make you a YN. YN is a mentality. It's a code of conduct, how you carry yourself. And those people who carry themselves a certain way and have a certain conduct, and then you got old YNs. As I said before, my guy DC Gray. I don't agree with him on shit. There's a lot of shit that he don't agree with me on. I get he's an old head, but he would be considered an old YN. We just made that term up over here. Y'all heard that from me. Old YN. What's an old YN? An old nigga that got a young silly nigga mentality. Better known as an old crusty. Being old doesn't make you crusty. what makes you crusty is your mentality, your mindset. You got that old crusty nigga mindset mentality. Because, you know, like I said before, some dudes, you know, like when they're a certain age, they set in their ways. Ain't nothing you can do about them. Yeah, nigga set in his ways. Ain't no hope for them. There's no reforming an old YN. You can't help them. And nothing you can do for them. They're done. A young YN, there's hope for him. Because maybe some point in time in his life, if he reaches a certain age, he'll learn the error of his ways. He probably won't come around till he hit his 30s. Very few wake up in their 20s if they live to see 30. When they hit their 30s and went through some shit in life and did some time and went to prison, and maybe something, you know, whatever, then they'll start to come around and be like, damn, they start to wake up, right? You know, like I did, you know what I mean? But I was always smart, but I stayed in trouble. So when I was young, in my 20s. However, yeah, so that's it. It's the same mentality. You get what I'm saying? But it's just, you the old dude, you was once young, you had a YN mentality, and now you're old, you still got that same YN mentality. True. School, what you say, Shaw? You say they sliding on everything, except the police. They slide on everything except the judge who giving their ass 30 years. Hey, Shaw, cool hands. They slide on everything except the police, the prosecutor, and the judge that's gonna give them life in prison. I don't seen some of the toughest dudes surrender peacefully when the police come. Why you ain't sliding on the police? I'm not encouraging that. Law enforcement, I don't want y'all thinking that I'm encouraging anybody to do anything to y'all. I'm not. I got a brother that's a police officer. I'm not doing that. But I'm using this to paint a. I'm showing you these dudes are selective. They selective sliders. They like to slide on the weak and defenseless, or slide on other dudes who they may be beefing with in the street. But the real people who come in with the fire, they running from them. It ain't but one dude I respect. He threw his life away. I got a homeboy. He's in prison. He got 3 life sentences. Hold on. Let me pull this up. Let me pull this up before I drop these phone lines. Hold on. He was on Cops. Let me see. Ain't 1995. Cops. Let's see. Cops TV show. Tampa, Florida. This should be out here. Where's that? Police shot. Let me see. Let me type that up. Yeah, this it right here. Let's see. No. Why y'all telling me this? This the 8th season of Cops? Well, anyways, this particular episode of Cops, I got a homeboy. He yeah, he shot these police officers. He had an SK. I think he had an SK. Yeah, he shot 2 of them. They had vests on and everything. They almost died. They had to do a blood drive to save these officers. And we was, this is what I was telling y'all about the dangers of being radicalized. We was in the Nation of Islam. I was 21 years old, right? And this is my partner, me and him. Damn, where is I want to pull this up because I want y'all to see this. You know, anything I say, I got receipts. So let me see. Damn, what is that? Is this it? Man, I'm trying to pull this up. That's a police officer shot near Busch Gardens. No, it's 2 cops. Okay, matter of fact, let's do this here. 2 cops shot Tampa, Florida. Like this dude here. I don't see these dudes doing this here. 1995. Yep, this it right here. Yep, but I said he had an SK-47. He had an AK. My bad, he had an AK. This it right here. This it right here. This the article right here. It's my partner. This nigga still, he gonna die in that motherfucker. He ain't never getting out. Hold on, let me. Man, I can't. Why am I? Hold on. All right, cool. All right, let me pull this up. Blow this up a little bit more. I want to read this to y'all before I drop these phone lines. Anyways, it says Tampa, Florida. Let me just read it to y'all. Because this banner is in the way. It say Tampa, Florida, March 21st. I told y'all what I told y'all. I say 1995. I want y'all to remember that. Anything I say, the one thing about me, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth now. You might not like it, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. It say Tampa, Florida, March 21st, not March 24th. All 3 assailants were arrested Friday in the shooting of 2 police officers that left one of them in critical condition and the other one in stable condition. 2 policemen, I told y'all. I said my homeboy shot 2 police officers. It say 2 Tampa Bay police officers left one of them in critical condition. It say the 2 policemen were involved in a chase of 3 men Thursday night. Never forget this day. When the fugitive car smashed into a school bus, one of them got out of the car and started shooting a Chinese-made assault weapon similar to an AK-47. He had an SK. Wounded were officers Michael Virgil, 28, and Kevin Howell, 30. Virgil was hit in the chest and the abdomen, and he went through 60 units of blood as doctors fought to save his life. Howell was hit in the leg. Police said when the car crashed into the park empty school bus, it said the 3 men jumped out of the car, started running. One of them turned and started firing with an SK. It said an SKS rifle. I said he had an SK. I remember that. An SKS rifle. One of the men arrested immediately. Another a few hours later. The third was taken into custody later. The third one was my partner. He's doing 3 life sentences right now. Arrested was Antonio Neal, my nigga. That's him. John Hollis, 17, and Gary Nipton Jr. One of these dudes is his brother. It said among the charges against them are 2 counts each of attempted murder on a law enforcement officer. Police, they chased him. How they caught him? This is how they caught him. That's how they caught him. His mama negotiated for him to be taken without getting killed. She got in contact with an attorney, his attorney, and he got in contact with the media. And that's how he didn't get killed. Now they fucked him up when he got him in jail. Like, you get what I'm saying? These dudes, like he did that. He did that. He held court right there. We was at my granddad's house. Minister Kareem, phone lines open. Phone lines open at the bottom. I'm finna tell y'all the story on this here. We at my granddad's house, Minister Kareem, right? Minister Kareem Muhammad. We at my granddad's house. So I told y'all I was radicalized when I was young. I hated white people with a passion. I believe they were blue-eyed devils, just all that there, right? So, but my homeboy, he really believed it. Yeah, man. I never forget. It's me, his nickname Tiger. Me, Tiger, at my granddad's house, my Captain Keith, brother Craig, and another dude. He said, yeah, man, I can't stand them devils. He said, I'm telling you, no crackers ever run up on me, I'm holding court right there. That's what he said. Next thing I know, some days went by, we in the area, nigga, I see helicopters. See a helicopter, we called it the ghetto bird back then. They got the ghetto bird flying through off of 40th Street in Delaware Avenue. You from Tampa, you know where that's at. Right by Big John Barbecue. Right there. Helicopter come, police come. My homeboy got away, them two, but they ended up negotiating this. His mama negotiated his surrender later on. But I think like a day or the next day or something like that. Or later on. I think it was the next day. And he did that shit. He dumped on him. Now some dudes in the street, y'all may look at, oh, that was a real nigga, boy. Real nigga do real thing. You see what I'm saying? He held court right there. Yeah, but he might well say he got a death sentence. He gonna die in prison. I don't know if he messing with punks or anything, or maybe he Muslim, I don't know. His mama don't pass away. He had kids, he ain't gonna never see them no more. Like his life over with. His life over with. The other two over with too. He got 3 life sentences. Ain't nothing real about that. Nothing. Tell like an old nigga told me. He said, man, I like opening my refrigerator at night. True. What y'all, let's see what the people talking about. I didn't mean to get distracted. Y'all know I got ADD, so here you go right here. So let's see what the people talking about in the chat, in the comment section. Yeah, like I say, man, I ain't, you know, I don't been around all the tough niggas. I know tough niggas when I see them, and these dudes on YouTube, man, ain't nothing tough about them, bro. I can tell you that right now. I don't been around too many real ones. He said, I've always said Keyshawn Davis would beat Andy Cruz in the pros. Keyshawn would have stopped Cruz last night for real. So all right. So this guy say, but he wouldn't fight him. Cornball. Wouldn't fight him. Unbiased Brim said, you didn't do it though. Yeah, he didn't do it, Unbiased Brim. He said, meanwhile, Andy is 4-0 against him. Celebrating another man's success is D1 D-eating. Lord have mercy. This guy said, I mean, I understand it, but like fam, you've had the chance to accept his call-outs and be the one to beat him, but you didn't. Because he was calling Keyshawn out for real. Eddie did say at one time he wasn't ready, but that wasn't the end-all be-all. Right after that, and bro, I remember when the man, he beat somebody and he came out the ring, Keyshawn was right there with Shakur Stevenson, and I think it was the Keyshawn, Shakur, and Devin. Devin Haney don't hang around them dudes like that. But it was some more fighters out there, and he had his raps on, walked right by Keyshawn, looked at him. Keyshawn act like he got that bad bitch energy, so the bad bitch energy was working very, very well with him that night. And then he went over there, I think he shook Shakur hand and all that stuff there. He was right there, like nigga, what's happening? Like, you know. With no, yo, pussy ass nigga, what's up, nigga? No, nigga, I want next. What's happening? It wasn't none of that. So I see what the people talking about. Anyways, I'll say let's go right here. They say, guy so embarrassing, act like he won. Andy still 4-0 against his bum. This guy say, Goofy isn't he 0-4 against Andy? Hope this bum loses next week. And the same with Shakur. See, a lot of people don't like Shakur, but he got to Tank Davis avatar. So I told y'all, we ought to know what that is. All these guys kind of like they fan bases beefing with each other. He said, didn't Andy beat him 4 times? Like this guy say super lame. This is what the people saying in the comment section. This is what the people are saying. This ninja corny. I see why he can't handle the Team Crawford's discipline. This guy say all that trolling, he was doing the key. Now people got a problem that the tables will turn. But this is wild funny. Nah, he's totally misunderstanding this. I get the trolling aspect of it. Both of them were trolling each other. But this guy missing it. Like, how are you pulling out a belt, talking about belt the ass as though you whooped him? You won't even fight the nigga. I can't claim, get what I'm saying? Like, I find no joy in another man doing something that I should have done. You get what I'm saying? And this ain't no shade to Keyshawn. It just, I mean, it is what it is. Now I know some of the Keyshawn Davis, because some of his fans, some of Keyshawn Davis fans is like some of the take they like these some ignorant motherfuckers. They just saying they low IQs. Do you get what I'm saying? I gotta call the spade a spade. Some of these niggas just low IQs, fam. You know, so it's just like, you know, like some of these fan bases, I can't stand them. I'm like, y'all niggas just unsubscribe and leave. Nigga, I don't need you. We won't see y'all nowhere. Y'all irrelevant in the grand scheme of things. Nobody give a fuck about y'all niggas. Do you get what I'm saying? I mean, that's just how I see it. You know, but I'm talking about those guys who act like that. You get what I'm saying? So when I be talking, I be saying some real shit because, like, I'm telling y'all what I be going through. Like, these niggas, like, these dudes is weird for real. These some weird guys, like some weird guys. I like disrespecting them, shitting on them, because that's what they're here for. God created them for me to defecate on them, so that's what I'm gonna continue to do for the rest of the time I'm on YouTube. He said Ortiz gonna whoop him, then Cruz should do a similar video when Ortiz whoops him. He say, it's the fact Andy Cruz lost to someone who wipes Keyshawn the whole resume. And guess what? Raymond Muratalla said he'll fight Keyshawn and Shakur Stevenson. Say, yeah, I want to fight all of them dudes. Yeah, I want to fight all them niggas. I ain't got no friends in this shit. I ain't got no brothers or cousins. Play brothers. We play. You know, y'all like, Carla, hold on. Y'all be talking about these dudes. I'm like, dude, like, I gotta see some shit. Like, I don't see it yet. I don't see it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't see what y'all see yet. Y'all saying these dudes ABC, I don't see it. I'm telling you, I don't see it. But I do got glaucoma in one eye and I got cataract in the other eye. So maybe between the glaucoma in the right eye and the cataract in the left eye, that's probably why I can't see it. I'm like, no, dog, like, I just come from a different era. Like, you gotta earn that shit. Niggas popping on social media, but I ain't seen that. I ain't seen that out of these dudes yet. I don't see what y'all see. I just don't. Like, you know, I don't see. I don't see it, dog. I mean, they good fighters, but I don't see no. Like, these dudes, y'all talking like these niggas, Ultra Instinct Goku. Are they better than the average fighter? Yes, they better than the average fighter. But I'm like, according to, you fight over that top rank, you know, top rank match make them very well. So, you know, I need to see you in there with a live dog with some niggas who, Frank Martin on your bumper. I know Frank Martin want to fight you. I've just confirmed that today. You get what I'm saying? And now again, Keyshawn may be that next Crawford. They talking about they say he Crawford. I said, how you know he Crawford 2.0? How is he Crawford 2.0? Based on what? Like, y'all crowning this nigga saying he Crawford already? Why? Because he hung out with Crawford? Because he said that's his big brother? And Bomac was training him? That make him Crawford? Caller, what's your name to call from?
Jamie from New York.
Jamie, talk to me.
Yes, sir. Cruz versus Muratalla, that fight was fire.
Yeah, that was. Well, listen, man, Jamie, Raymond Muratalla, man, did, listen, man, I take my hat off to him and Andy Cruz, but I definitely take my hat off to him because he was the underdog, and a lot of people was picking Andy Cruz to beat him. There was an overall consensus that Andy Cruz was gonna beat this dude. I ain't hear, there was no loud crowd talking about something, yeah, nigga, Raymond gonna whoop Andy. It wasn't none of that. And then as soon as Raymond beat Andy, that was a close fight. It wasn't no 118, 110 fight. I don't agree with that. I think that was a close fight. It was closer than that. But as soon as Raymond beat Andy, them same dudes, oh man, Andy Cruz overrated. But that wasn't what they were saying before the bell rung.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. I heard. But listen, you want to talk about high-level fight? That was it. Them boys used to play crazy skills. Both fighters. And, you know, when the bell rang, right there and then, I was in the chat. I said, fuck it, I'm going to go with Muratalla. And, but, you know, I felt that Cruz was winning the entire fight until Muratalla took the 11th and 12th rounds.
Yeah, he did.
And he took those 2 rounds easy.
He took them easy.
You know what I'm saying?
Dominated.
Yeah. Which that reminds me, when those 2 rounds right there remind me of Trinidad and Oscar.
Yeah.
I brought that up because I'm going under that direction. You know, in my eyes, I said, okay, it's a draw, right? But when I heard the decision, I understood clearly what happened. I said, the judges gave credit to Muratalla. Because let me tell you, Coach, That boy Muratalla was pressing like a motherfucker the whole fight, bro.
The whole fight.
At a high level.
Whole fight. Yeah.
The whole fight, man.
Yeah.
And he was good, bro. He was landing heavy.
And he was getting hit. And he was getting hit. And he was walking through the punches.
Dude, we were talking in the chat. Andy, bro, his footwork and speed is crazy.
Yeah.
I say that to say this. 135, Cruz and Muratalla, they're going to be a tough out for anybody. I don't care who it is.
He talking about moving up to 140 now. He moving up to 140, and he like, look, he want to fight. He want to fight. He want to fight. He want to fight Shakur Stevens. He want to fight the winner of Tio and Shakur. What I respect about Raymond, Jamie. He ain't talking about no brother shit. That's my brother. That's my cousin. That's my play brother. That's my sister, cousin, nephew on my auntie side. It ain't none of that. It's just this era here, these niggas in love, they brothers, they cousins, they best friends, homie lover friends, and we can't get these fights.
Yeah.
You know?
Bro, I haven't enjoyed a fight like that in maybe a year, bro. You know? And again, man, those fighters, they didn't do shit, bro. If anything, they made a name for themselves. And for Muratalla, he proved to me he's real. You know, he's not playing. For Keyshawn, I saw the same video you saw earlier this morning.
Yeah.
First thing that came to mind was, you know, I don't understand why this guy was celebrating and butt dancing, because it's not like, you know, he beat him. It was somebody else that did it. It's the first time I'm thinking, right? And I said, man, there's something wrong with this kid, for real, man. But the reality is, look, man, he's ignorant, and that shit was childish, you know? And that belt thing there, coach, the belt, I guess Keyshawn's boy hitting the canvas with it or whatever it was, the sidewalk.
Yeah.
I guess they find that Keyshawn is, you know, Cruz daddy now, you know? But again, the whole thing is just stupid, bro, to be honest with you, man. And one more thing, coach, before I go. The hard fight, okay?
Oh, yeah, the Jesse Hart and Khalil Cole. Yeah.
Straight up robbery, bro. Straight up robbery.
Yeah, that was a robbery. That was a robbery.
Bro.
That was a robbery. I don't care what nobody said. That was a robbery.
That other guy didn't do shit, man. I probably gave him 2 rounds. That's it. Not only he missed weight, he body slammed the guy. If I was the ref, I would have disqualified his ass right there, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
That was wild. I might have seen that once in the past, but I tell you what, man. Bro, Hart won easy, man. That was straight up robbery. And I understand why people are upset, man. You only see this shit in boxing. That's my call. I'm straight from New York.
Salute, fam. Yeah, that was a robbery, though. Yeah, it ain't no way in the hell that, and again, I like Khalil Cole, Jesse Hart. Again, I don't have a personal relationship with those dudes. I don't know them niggas. I don't know who they team is, none of that. I'm fine with all of that, right? But Khalil Cole didn't win that fight. You go back and look at, matter of fact, let's look at when they read the scorecards and they gave him but I saw the look on Khalil Cole's face. I saw the look on his trainer face. They knew, like, man, we got a gift on that one. They got a gift on that one. Carla, what's your name? You called from?
Raymond from Illinois, coach.
All right, Raymond, talk to me, brother.
Yeah, man. They Keyshawn basically he's just happy because he ain't got to openly duck like most of these niggas. He like his eyes blew up and his heart opened up. He was just happy, like, yeah, I ain't got to duck no more. Like, he just got rid of this shit. That just got out of his mind. Like, niggas be happy because of this type of shit. And that right there is a problem in itself, man. Niggas can't lose one fight without motherfuckers talking about, no, I can't fight him no more. He done lost 1 time already, but nigga, you lost 4 times against him, like in the amateur.
Yeah.
You still don't think you need to get back? Like, that's retarded as hell, man. I even seen, I saw Devin Haney posting shit like that. Like, shit, I was. He did that when
he did, but he didn't do it at a fight. I think he did it at a house. Him and Bill, and they was watching the fight with Teofimo Lopez and George Kambosos. And when George Kambosos beat Teo, they said they celebrated that.
See, that's the same shit right there too, man. I can't be celebrating no nigga that, especially if I want to get my get back on. Hell nah. But
what happened? I think what happened though, Devin ended up fighting. I think he fought Kambosos right after that. Because he was trying to fight Teo, and Teo didn't want to fight him. Hey Raymond, I don't know if you remember this. It was years ago when they was in the zone. Remember, I think they was at this event at the zone, and Eddie Hearn was standing there. It was Eddie Hearn, Bill Haney, Teofimo Sr., Teofimo Jr., and Devin Haney. And they was face to face with each other. And Devin was calling Teo P-U-S-S-Y and this and that. And, why you won't fight me? And Devin was calling, and Teo was calling Devin. He said, I'll whoop this nigga, this and that. Yeah, bro, I could pull it up when it was face to face. And Teo openly said he wasn't going to fight Devin Haney. Why? I have no idea. But he don't want to fight Devin Haney. Don't want to fight him.
That shit just, all this shit just weird, man. It ain't no paper type of shit. That's why, I salute to Raymond Muratalla, because I've been like, we talking about my uncle, he know boxing well. He like, man, y'all don't be like, man, that motherfucker right there, his last couple of fights when I watched him, it seemed like he getting better and better.
Mm.
And I like him now because he's not no regular average Mexican pressure fighter. Well, this era of Mexican pressure fighter. The nigga actually, like, when he was putting pressure on Andy Cruz, he was sticking his jab out to get on the inside first. Like that should be confusing me when you trying to pressure a motherfucker, but you just walking into shots.
Mm-hmm.
So he was setting it up with the jab. He was moving his head from time to time. When he get hit, he retired. Like that's the art of boxing right there, man.
Yeah.
You talk about a pressure fighter and he mixed up fighting with boxing. That's how you do it right there, man. That's the prime example, and that shit needs to be celebrated a little bit more. Other than these other superstar niggas and Tank Day, all this dumb shit, man. Fuck them niggas, man. This is the type of niggas we need to celebrate. And it was something else, man. It didn't slip my mind though, man. So that's my call, coach.
Hey man, shout out to Raymond, man. Illinois stand up, man. Y'all try to be warm up. I mean, I know it's kind of hard, but salute, fam. Illinois, man. I know the boy going through it up there, boy. Yeah, man. I'm like, man. Nigga sitting there like y'all. And then this what get me. Let me pull my main man up. Let me pull Sugar Ray Leonard up. I go pull Leonard up. I pull Hagler. I ain't like these dudes. Y'all be comparing them to. Y'all be comparing these dudes, the cats. Like, this is the problem. Y'all talking about this 4 King stuff, and he really own that, and this and that. Like, I ain't never hear this man say, I ain't gonna fight Roberto Duran or Hagler, because that's my brother, or hers. I ain't gonna fight Rifa Benitez, because that's my brother. Like, look at Leonard. Look at Leonard. Leonard came out the Olympics, got them in the 70s, you know what I mean? In the 76. Check this out. He turned pro 77. And guess what? At 20-something, I think Leonard was, how old Leonard was when he fought? He fought Rifa Benitez. That's how he beat Rifa Benitez for the WBC welterweight title. He beat him. Fought David Boy Green too. Sugar Ray was like what, 23 here? Something like that? 24? 23, 24? 23, somewhere up in there? What year Sugar Ray was born, Jamie? What, 1958? Something like that? I think he was born. Sugar Ray was, let's see, what year Sugar Ray Leonard was born? Let's look him up. Sugar Ray Leonard. Let's see. What year Ray Leonard was born? Oh, Ray Leonard birthday. Let's say Ray Leonard. Yeah, I'm finna, y'all be telling me about these niggas, you know what I mean? Like, y'all got to understand where I'm coming from. Y'all tell like these niggas, cause nigga popular on YouTube, or he beat a tomato can, and y'all are these names. When I say y'all, I ain't talking about y'all in the chat. I'm just saying like these dudes. Niggas ain't shit. Niggas. 1956. Sugar Ray Leonard was born 1956. He fought Rifa Benitez in 1979. So he was 23. He fought the welterweight champion of the world. Rifa Benitez was a motherfucker. Was a motherfucker. Rifa Benitez was. And you know what? Truthfully, it should have been like this about the 4 kings. It should have been 5 kings. Rifa Benitez should have been that 5th king. Jamie, tell me if you agree with me on this. I'm finna back it up with facts. I'm finna back it up with facts. Because it's who you fight when you fight him. He fought Rifa Benitez. Both of these guys was in their early 20s when they fought each other. Both of these guys was in their early 20s when they fought each other. Rifa Benitez, the reason why I say there should have been 5 kings. in my opinion. I'm going to tell you why. Wilfred Benitez fought Ray Leonard. He fought Tommy Hearns. And he fought Roberto Duran. He didn't fight Hagler. But he fought 3 of them. He fought, you know what I mean? I think he beat Roberto Duran. I think he beat him twice. I think he beat Roberto Duran. Sugar Ray stopped him in the 15th round. Tommy Hearns stopped him late too. Hold on. Let's pull him up right quick. Let's pull up Wilfred Benitez right quick. We'll go right here. Oh, he got 8 losses, but let me see. He got him late. Leonard, yeah, that his first loss was Leonard. His first loss was Leonard. I think Wilfred Benitez was the youngest champion in the history of boxing too. I think he won the belt at like 17, something like that. If I'm not mistaken. Let's see. When that was, he fought, hold on. Beat Duran, 82. I wonder, he lost to Hearns. Like, dude, look who this dude fought. Look who Benitez fought, bro, at a young age. Listen, Wilfred Benitez, let's do this here. Wilfred Benitez, it's the equivalent, what he did and what Ray Leonard was doing at a young age is the equivalent of Tank Davis fighting Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez. All in their 20s. I think him and Hagler, I think when Ray Leonard and Hagler fought, Ray was like in his 30s because he hadn't retired, came back out of retirement, stuff like that. But my point is this. It's the equivalent of that. So when you compare these dudes to the 4 kings, they have to be doing what those guys did. What made those guys the 4 kings was not, they didn't have social media back then. It was who they fought when they fought them. It was their accomplishments in the ring against the level of competition who they fought. In this era, it's totally different. All it takes is a bunch of dudes to like you on the Boxing Boys. That's all it takes. All it takes is a bunch of dudes to like you on social media. That's all it takes. So you taking fandom from social media platforms and social media popularity, and that trumps Ray Leonard, Duran, Zuma Nelson, Hagler, Hearns, Salvador, Marquez, Barrera, what's my main man name? What's my other main man name is? I forgot my other guy. It's like, bro, it tops all of them. It tops all of them. Come on, man. True. Come on. Hey, Tegada, come on. Shout out to Attorney Bailey. Tegada, you see where I'm coming from? This dude, he that. I say time will tell if he's that. What you do consistently over a period of time will tell me if you are that or not. You can't beat Hog Head Cheese, Pork Chop Willie, Shorty Big Nuts, Bam Bam Bigelow. Well, I don't know, Bam Bam Bigelow's a motherfucker. Chico Stick, Hobo Sam. Yeah, man, just imagine what he would have did to such and such. Well, I didn't have to imagine with Sugar Ray Leonard. I didn't have to imagine with Wilfred Benitez. I didn't have to imagine with Rafael Gomez. I didn't have to imagine with Salvador. I didn't have to imagine with Pernell. I didn't have to imagine with James Stoney. I didn't have to imagine with Roy. I didn't have to imagine with Larry Holmes. I didn't have to imagine with Terrence Crawford. I didn't have to imagine with Canelo. We got the imagine dudes, and then we got the real dudes. We got to imagine what they would have done to him versus the guys who we ain't got to imagine. I'm finna go in there and fight this motherfucker. Go in there and whoop this nigga, dog. Well, you ain't got to imagine. You ain't got to imagine with me. We got to imagine. I hear these fans all the time. Man, just imagine what he would have did to such and such. Oh, I got to imagine with I got to imagine with this nigga. True. It's what you do over a period of time and who you do it to when you did it to him. That's it. It's that simple. That's it. That's all. That's it. It's the same criteria. Bro, put it this way. NFL football. I say I got New England Patriots winning the Super Bowl all the way. I don't see nobody beating them. Could be wrong, but it is what it is. Now I don't have any control of what the referees are going to do, what calls are going to be made to sway the game. I don't know nothing. We ain't got no control over that. But the two best dudes I saw play was New England and Denver. Denver, I don't know. Denver might have could have won. Well, I don't know. You know what? No, you know what? It was snowing. But my point is this here. New England, there's no argument that they the best in the AFC. Because they beat all the dudes in the AFC, then they won all the playoff games. Now they going to the Super Bowl. There's no argument that Seattle Seahawks is the best in the NFC because they were the number one seed. The number one seed in the AFC and the NFC versus the number 2 seed in the AFC. So whoever came out of that tournament, we know those are the best. Now, what we got to do? They got something called a Super Bowl. I can believe that New England going to win the game. They don't get no trophy by default. They got to get out there and play. They got to get out there and play. Seattle may mess around and beat them, upset them. I don't know who's favorite. I got to look it up. But the point is, the best got to fight. The best got to play the best in order for us to determine who is the world champions, who the best in the NFL for 2025, for the 2025 season. Last year, 2024 season, who was the best in the NFL? The Philadelphia Eagles. How do we know? They beat the Kansas City Chiefs. We didn't have to imagine. Well, we already know that Kansas City gonna win because you and me. When Kansas City played my team, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, about 5 years ago. About 5 years ago. That same team, Kansas City, had them blow them out. They beat the Bucs by like 20 something, by three touchdowns in the regular season. Beat the brakes off of them. Blow them out. There was the overall consensus. Oh, man, shit. They don't blow the Bucs out already, man. You just gonna know what they gonna do to them in the Super Bowl. Guess what? Whole new ball game. Oh, man, we already know Kansas City gonna win, man. You know, they too strong for Philly. Because Philly had no loss to Kansas City already in one Super Bowl, if I'm not mistaken. Came right back. What happened? Jalen Hurts and the boys beat Kansas City. They thrown them. You know what I'm saying? So, but there's no question. In the NBA, you got the Eastern Conference and you got the Western Conference. They got the playoffs, then you got the finals. Eastern Conference Finals, Western Conference Finals. Then when that's over with, then we got the NBA Finals. That means the best out of the East versus the best in the West. And boxing in America, it's the total opposite. True. Hey, what did it say, Lee? What did it say, Lee? Hey, Damon say the Seahawks favored by 5. Oh, okay, cool. Seahawks favored by 5. I'm betting on New England. Hey, David, I'm betting on New England. I'm betting on the Patriots. You know, I'm gonna bet something like I'll probably put about 200 on it. That's all. You know what I mean? Because you know we can't control what the referee. You know, we can't control that. We don't know what's going. You know what I mean? I'm riding with the Patriots. Fuck it. And I like Seattle. I ain't got a dog in the race. My team ain't make the playoffs. The Bucs ain't make the playoffs. Even though I ain't really watched the NFL this year. I watched a few games, but I just ain't really been into it. But hell, even the year we won, I had stopped really watching once they brought politics into boxing and football, not boxing and football and basketball and football, I stopped watching them. When I watch the game, I don't care about your political views. Politics too divisive. You got family members fall out with each other and friends fall out with each other. over political beliefs. Nigga, ain't neither one of y'all a party, neither party. But that's neither here nor there. So, anyways, but yeah, so my team ain't there, so I ain't got, you know what I mean. But I just, I'm gonna pick the Patriots. He said, "Don't do it, coach. They want Sam Darnold to win." I mean, it is what it is. Sometimes what they want, it ain't always what happened. Shit, I remember New England Patriots played the Rams, the greatest show on turf. Remember that year? Shit, that's why underdogs win. That's why they got something called the underdog. Underdogs win all the time. We just saw a fight where an underdog beat the favorite guy. Raymond Muratalla was the underdog, a heavy underdog. Andy Cruz, he beat Andy Cruz. Andy Cruz was the heavy favorite. He beat him. So just because a person is favorite or who they want to win don't necessarily mean they're gonna win. You get what I'm saying? You still got to play the game. Shout out to Attorney Belly. He said, even after the original Kings, the next version, Oscar Trinidad Mosley. Hold on. What you say, fam? He said, even after the original Kings, original 4 Kings, the next version, Oscar Trinidad Mosley Hopkins, amazing. He say today's Kings, yo, man. Oscar De La Coco fought everybody. Fought him in the prime, too. I don't like Oscar as a promoter. He's a shit eater as a promoter. And maybe he might be a shit eater as a person. I don't know him personally. But from a fighting boxing standpoint, Oscar shit. Oscar fought dudes, and him and Trinidad fought in their prime. Puerto Rico versus Mexico. Fought in their prime. With no ducking. Top rank versus Don King promotions. Wasn't no, oh man, with shit. We saw what did you see what Oscar De La Hoya did the Obercar? Did you see what he did to Ike Cortez? That was a close fight, him and Ike Cortez. Just imagine what he'll do to Trinidad. We ain't got to fight Trinidad. We already know who gonna win based on who he whooped over here. It don't work that way. Triangle, this shit don't work that way. Just because you beat one dude don't mean you're gonna beat this dude. Styles make fights. You get what I'm saying? So, I'm always going to stand on those principles. I'm not going to change that. You get what I'm saying? I'm not going to conform. That just ain't me. Tell a nigga quick, man, just unsubscribe and leave. This ain't the channel for you. You probably need to go to a fanboy. You probably need to go to a fanboy channel or something, or go to a pro, your favorite fighter channel. This ain't it. I'm not your cup of tea, fam. Just let you know. Don't need your friendship. I got enough friends. I'm good. I'm into women. So I really not gonna pander to these niggas. I'm like, no, I got a boxing criteria. A nigga who don't have a boxing criteria, who come from influencer boxing, like the fans that's in boxing today. A lot of the brothers and sisters in the chat right now, I need y'all to understand something. The fans that's running boxing today, most of them come from the not Jake Paul era, but yeah, they come from influencer boxing, crossover boxing. Whether it's MMA versus a boxer or whether it's influencer boxing, Jake Paul, Ryan Garcia. Jake Paul is an influencer turned boxer. Ryan Garcia is a boxer turned influencer. So this is what's here. Did you get what I'm saying? This is what's here. I'm not finna, it is what it is. Shout out to everybody. Hey, what does that kid? He say, nope, coach, I'm not going nowhere. You stuck with me. No. Hey, shout out to Keela. No, I'm talking about, listen, as I said before, if it don't apply, let it fly. When I talk, I'm not generalizing everybody. I'm not talking about all Tank Davis fans, all Keyshawn fans, all Devin Haney fans, none of that. I'm talking about, listen, I clarify myself every day. I'm talking about a specific group of people, not generalizing everybody. But there's a subsection or a subgroup of fans that they don't know a rock from a hole in the wall. And they be sending me all kind of crazy. Yeah, nigga, you always hating. So I said, okay, well, if I'm hating, why you watching me? Nigga, you always got something to say about such and such, and you always watching my videos and commenting on them. If you truly honestly feel that way, why the fuck you watching my videos and commenting on them? trying to get my attention. Nigga, go back do what you were doing. If you feel I'm a hater of your fighter, why you watching my shit? And then you gonna complain about the content from the nigga who you say that's hating on your fighter. Do that make sense? It's like going to the movies to watch a movie that you hate and then complaining about the movie that you hate. You hate the movie? Yeah, I hate that movie. I don't like that motherfucking movie, dog. I ain't like none of that shit. Okay, but why did you go watch it? Did you hate it before you went there? Yeah, I hate it before I went there because I don't like Denzel. I don't like Jamie Foxx. I don't like doggone Michael B. Jordan. I don't like none of them niggas. Okay, so why did you go to their movie and watch their movie? So I can complain. True. Hey, Yamas, that's like a dude. Hey, Yamas, check this out, fam. That's like a dude. He said you got 47,000 subscribers. No, I ain't got 47 yet. I ain't there yet. I got like, what I got, 45? No, I ain't got 47. I got like 45, I think. Yeah, I got 45. Almost 46. But then I got the other channel got almost 1,800 too. So, but you get what I'm saying. But the Yamas, they're like a dude. But listen, they're like a dude who don't like you, but then they following everything you do. I don't like that nigga Yamas. Why you don't like him? I just don't like him. Man, that nigga left, man. I be following that nigga on YouTube, dog. I can't stand that nigga. I said, well, you don't like him, you can't stand him. Why you following him? You know what that's called, Yamas? That's called hate watching. Hey, shout out to Keisha. Keisha, what's up? I ain't know you was in the chat. Hey, Yamas, that's called hate watching. Let me tell you something. One thing I know about people, right? I'm gonna say this in the closing. And I want y'all to take this with y'all. When somebody hates you, or somebody don't dislike you? I ain't gonna say dislike you. When you dislike, they really gonna watch you when you dislike. You know what I know why? Because the people who don't like Yamas, they watch you because they want to see you crash out publicly. They want to see you down publicly so they can make mockery of you. Yeah, nigga, I don't like that whole ass nigga Yami. Yeah, I know he's 6'3", 6'4", something. I don't like him. This and that, yada, 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 yada. I don't like, yada, yada. You just sitting there chilling. You don't even know these dudes, right? You're like, okay, why you watching me in your phone? Nigga, I'm just watching it because I just wanna see that one day that you doing bad. So I can, it's like a dude, it's like the lady, right? The white lady, she hated Muhammad Ali. She hated him with a passion. And she showed up to every last one of his fights. Hate watch him. And then when he lost to Joe Frazier, she walked up to him. I think she called him, did she say, I don't know if she said nigga or something like that. She probably did, And she said, she said somebody, she hate him. She said, I hate you, my Ali. YouTube, I ain't saying I hate nobody. I'm just giving an example. She said somebody, she disliked him real bad. And I waited, she said, I waited all my life for all these years just to see somebody shut your big mouth up, see you lose. It ain't stop Ali from talking. Ali had a broke jaw and everything. It ain't stop him from talking. Now, Ali still talk this shit, still won. So that what happened. So what I learned from that is, she was emotionally invested in hating Ali. Yamas, you got some people who emotionally invested in hating you. Tegra, Tila, whoever in the chat, Keisha, Keela, whoever. It might be some people throughout maybe not now, but throughout your period of time in life, they may have couldn't stand y'all. People who hate you, they gonna watch you in the most. Outside of the people who love you. Cause you're gonna get more love than hate. Don't get it wrong. You're gonna get more love than hate, to be honest with you, right? But I'm saying that's what they do. They just like, I just want this, cause shit ain't going right in their life. So they want to see, they want to see when things are not, they want to see you when you're down, so they can try to kick you. You get what I'm saying? That what a nigga doing bad. Yes, you do know your rent still, dude. My rent I don't pay rent. My baby mama pay rent. She ain't worried about that. Oh, okay, baby mama. All right, cool. So why you say you don't like, I don't like that nigga. And then guess what? What make it even madder when they see you doing good? When they see you ain't hurting and you doing good, oh, it make them even more mad. Because your success is a reflection of their inadequacy. That's what it is. You get what I'm saying? So anyway, I like talking shit about I love it. I like to smoke weed. I like to smoke weed and talk shit about these niggas. That's what I do. That's my, hey, be honest with you. If y'all want to know what it is with me, that's what it is. I said, I'm going to smoke this weed. I'm finna go talk this shit about these niggas, dog. You know what I mean? Just talk that shit. That's what I'm finna do. Talk shit to them and make them mad, get them emotionally invested. I can't stand that old pussy ass nigga, little short nigga. I don't like him. That's cool. I go live at 3 o'clock tomorrow from 3 to 6. Y'all tune in. Don't worry about it. You can send me all the hate mail you want. If you want to send me some hate mail, I'm on TikTok. Matter of fact, here go my TikTok right here. Let's go to TikTok. I'm on the tiki-taki. What do you call it? Tiki-tok? I'm on the tiki-taki. Why this shit ain't coming up? TikTok.com. What? Why ain't? Oh, there you go. Now I want to log again. What's hold on? Let me see my log again. Yeah, I'm on TikTok under. So anybody want to send me some hate mail? Send it to me. I will cuss you out. I'm gonna cuss you out. Now I like interacting with my haters. I like cussing them out, disrespecting them, shit like that. I just like doing it. Me honest. I'm one of them. I can't let shit slide. It'd be hard for me to let shit slide. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It'd be real hard for me to let shit slide. I'd be like, man, this nigga, why he just won't be the bigger man? I'm not the bigger man. Too small to be the bigger man. I ain't the bigger man. I'm gonna take the low road every time. It's something I learned from my good sister, my beautiful sister, Carmen Serene. She's out of Houston, Texas. She said, you know what? She taught me this 2021. She said, honey, when they go low, I dig a ditch. That's what Carmen Serene taught me. Shout out to Carmen Serene. I met her. She's a beautiful woman. I said, you know what? I say, Carm, I'm going to use that. I like that. When they go low, dig a ditch. True. Dig the ditch. Hey, Lee, when they go low, dig it. Listen, I don't care if you're a Christian and you saved. I know, because I know I got my cousin, she Christian and she saved and stuff like that. My beautiful cousins, Vanessa, my cousin Vaughn and Bruno, love them, right? They the opposite of me. They very peaceful. Me, I'm like, look, I know you, cuz I know you Christian, right? But nigga cross that line, you gotta, hey man, Jesus had to throw hands too. It was Jesus and the 12 disciples. You think they couldn't fight? Prophet Muhammad went to war, had the sword dripping with blood to establish Islam according to the hadiths and the stories and stuff, right? Even the holy men had to throw hands. Are you better than them? They didn't take the high road. When it was time to get down, and go to war for what they believe in and throw some hands, they went to war and threw hands. They got out. I ain't, nigga, they say even Jesus kicked over the table, the money changers. I'm just giving some examples. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know. Nigga, fuck that shit. Yeah, you think nigga just holy and they ain't throwing no hands? No, you had to throw some hands. Nigga, you had to fight. Hey, Attorney Bailey, you had to fight, fam. You had to, nigga, Jesus threw hands. Prophet Muhammad had the sword dripping with blood. Prophet Muhammad like, nigga, what's happening? I'm finna establish this. Finna establish this shit now. What's happening? What's up? And what you want to do? You get what I'm saying? So just take that into consideration. True. And I ain't nowhere near better than them. I ain't Martin. I ain't Malcolm. I'm not Gandhi. I'm not Mother Teresa. I ain't nowhere near them. Bro, let me tell you something. I'm not nowhere near on those great people who came before me level. All those people I mentioned, from what I read from a historical standpoint, are way greater than I can ever be as a man. So I'm gonna be me. Shit, I ain't them shit. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna take the low road every time. I got a shovel in my hand and I'm digging ditches. We're going to dig the ditch. We're going to push their ass in. We're going to cover them up. And we're going to jump on the pile of dirt and pack it real good to make sure their ass don't come up out of it. True. Yep. Facts. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to Cook with Sir Senior.
Hey, okay.
Mr. Bori.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Sha Cool Hands.
Hey, okay.
Moraine.
Okay.
Hey, shout out to Clay. Clay, yeah, listen, Clay Moraine, I ain't gonna lie. You one of the nice guys. You nice in the motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie, dog.
Okay.
I strive. You know what? I'm too comfortable being me. I tried the nice guy. Hey, Lee Smith, I tried to be nice. I'm like, man, shit. Man, nigga be, man, you let these niggas slide, man. You can't let these motherfuckers slide on social media, dog. You got to get them. You can't. I ain't letting nothing slide. I'm at everybody. Hey, Lee, hey, Clay, you listen, man. You know what I mean? I see Blue, we talking about some not so tough guy. Y'all be seeing dudes crashing out. Now, if you see a content creator crash out on social media, right? He don't had enough. Like what's the dude name of the LDBC? What's my main man there? You know, these dudes. I was going, me and the LDBC was going at it for a minute, but we cool now. What's my main man name out of Texas? What the dude name? BFTB. Hey, some of these dudes online, they gotta smoke. Look, dog, let me tell you something. You gotta get some weed, dog. I got some strong shit right here. Like, I know Clay them don't smoke. I smoke. I ain't gonna lie. All y'all don't smoke. Don't worry about it. I got. Listen, see, I got this here called triple stack. See, you gotta get some. I get the strong. I need it. Cause I ain't gonna lie. I got shit between my ADD and then, you know, I got a quick temper. I need it. This is for people like Keyshawn. Keyshawn need to start back smoking. That's what he need. Keyshawn got to start back smoking. If he start back smoking, he'll be all right. This is Carmelita. This is Carmelita. All this is indica. All indica. I need you. This is the strong shit. This is 30. All this thing I got right here is 30% THC. I got this. Got a bunch of that in there. Come in instructions, all medical. And then I want y'all to look this up. Look up RSO, cannabis oil. Then I got some cannabis oil. That be 73% THC. If you have any trouble sleeping, you got anger issues, you this close from going to jail or catching a body. Hey Clay, you this close. You this close. Hey Schoolo, you this close. What you got to do, they got some stuff called RSO. Cannabis oil, 73%. All you need is, do you know the size of a grain of rice? Yamas, all you need is the size of a grain of rice. You squeeze that amount out. That's all you need. Put it on a potato chip, some crackers, or whatever. That's all you need. And you might, I don't know. Yama's a big dude, so Yama's shit. Yama's about 6'4", so Yama, you ain't no little nigga. You might need more than that. You probably need about 3 grains of rice. But it's 73% THC. You take that shit right there, I promise you, nigga, you gonna be straight. True. Can't nobody listen. Can't nobody make you mad. You ain't gonna get mad, dog. You gonna be laugh. You gonna laugh a lot of shit out. You gonna be like, all right, man, you know. I got some homeboys that big like Yamas, bro. They don't want no trouble. Like some of the nicest dudes is the big guys. Some of the meanest dudes is the little niggas. I'm telling you. I know I got some homeboys, they be like, yeah, man, they ain't, I'm like, like, okay, y'all better move out, man, whole problem, right? The dude who grabbed me and like kind of like picked me up and like threw me in the chair, we rehearsed that like 10 times. That's my little younger homeboy named Chris. Chris is in his 30s. Chris 6'4", 250. 255, something like that. And guess what he is? Guess what he do for a living? He's a grave digger. No, like, I'm dead serious. He works for the funeral home right here in Tampa. He's the one that digs the holes in the graveyard when they bury the. That's what he do for a living. True. Dead ass serious, bro. Big nigga now. And he's a bully. He's a bully. He one of them type dudes. He used to be a bully. He ain't never bullied me. You know what I mean? But You know, but he's like, man, you know, he was on that. I used to talk to him. I said, man, they're gonna shoot you now. I said, let me tell you something, Chris. You can't be out there, man, putting your hands on people cheering now. Nigga, you ain't bulletproof. Remember that now. It's a whole lot of niggas your size in the graveyard now. But leave these people cheering alone. And he was like that in the club, you know what I mean? Like he was on that. But he do that right now. He's a grave digger, dog. Like for real, he's a grave digger. Grave digger. That's what he do. I'm gonna give everybody a shout out, man. Right after these messages. I'm dead. He's a grave digger, dog. A fucking grave digger. For real. Hey man, look here, man. Look here, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to my main man G5, the Bronx. Hey man, you know, G5 got some cute kids. I think you had a son or you had posted, man. You got your son cute, man. You and Yarmers, man. Y'all got some cute kids. Shout out to Tegra. Shout out to Hollow Davis. My main man Lee Smith. Shout out to Willie Sumlin. Shout out to somebody say what's grave digger pay? You gotta look it up, fam. I don't know. I think every city is different. You gotta look it up. I don't know. I didn't ask him that. Hollow Davis says that medical grade. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, yeah, fam. Look, yeah, medical. See, when I go to the place, you get this kind of bag. See, this kind of bag you get right here. They put it in the bag for you. You get what I'm saying? Put it in the bag for you. I got the app on my phone. I can place the order online. They send me a text. Okay, your order ready. I go to the dispensary and go right there. Give them your card. Here go my card right here, baby boy. They pull your account up. Okay, yes, sir, Mr. Williams. We got this here for you right here, baby boy. Okay, cool. Check it out, though. They run everything down to you. You know what I'm talking about? All right, cool. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's all medical grade, fam. All medical grade. You got to go to the doctor, man. You got to go to the doctor. See, I'm going to tell you why I do that, right? Because a lot of these dudes, you can't get this shit on the street because you don't know a lot of these dudes, they be putting fentanyl and stuff, right? So you don't want to take no chances. If it ain't a person that you know, you just can't be getting shit from anybody. Shit is too dangerous nowadays. You get what I'm saying? Like with this shit right here. When I say I get shit that come in instructions, this shit come in instructions. This is the receipt. And this shit tell me which farm it was grown in, how long they grew it and kept it in there, what percentage is in there, what percentage of terps are in there. You know what I mean? They tell you the side effects, how it make you feel, all of that. Whether it's indica, whether it's sativa, whether it's edibles, whether it's oil, whatever, it don't matter. They tell you all that. On the street, what this is? I don't know. It's gas. That's what they tell you here and tell. Oh, it's gas. That's all you know about it? Yeah, it's gas. That's all. No, I'm good. True. Shout out to Miss Sheila. Okay. Jamie. Okay. I'm gonna tell you something. I like sharing too. I'm gonna tell you, when I go back out of town, I got some good stuff. Look here, man. I'm like sharing. I go back to Houston. I'm gonna hit up Rick. There's 4 people I'm gonna hit up. I'm gonna hit up Karma Serene, Daniel. Sorry about that. Keep hitting the button. Karma Serene, Rick, Miss Sheila, and Daniel. I like the shit. I like, yeah, man. Come on, smoke this with me. Let me get you right, dog. I got something now. Put that up, dog. I don't want none of that. I got this real shit right here. You see what I'm saying? Tell me what you think about this. That's me. Tell me what you think about this. Shout out to Attorney Bailey. True to this day. Okay. Shout out to Miss Sheila. Okay. Shout out to Jamie. Okay. Hollow Davis. Okay. Let's see. We got Shout out to let's see. Shout out to Secret Dance Move.
Hey, okay.
Trying to see. SP got big. SP, what's up, man? Man, I ain't seen you since 1975.
Hey, okay.
Man, SP, man, where you been at, fam? I'm looking at the other chat. Shout out to Lee.
Hey, okay.
Tony Montana.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Akilo.
Hey, okay.
Schoolo.
Hey, okay.
Keisha, what's good, sis?
Hey, okay.
Shout out to who we got? We got Tegada.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Dr. Paul.
Hey, okay.
Dr. Tony.
Hey, okay.
We got Attorney Bailey.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Carl Blair. He said, if you got a cigar, we can all smoke one. No. You get your own cigar. You know what you do. Listen, you gotta pick your own poison. Now, I'm gonna have that right. I'm gonna have that right there. I don't smoke cigars, so you gotta, you know what I mean. I've been smoking out the bong lately. Just straight bong. That's it. Cause I think my tolerance has gotten higher now, so I just gotta smoke out the bong. That's it. And then the bong allow me to save. The bong allowed me to save. I save more. I get. You know what I mean. I'm able to save because this shit expensive. Shit ain't cheap, bro. Like nigga, you playing shit. An ounce of this shit costs damn near about $200, fam. Not I'm serious, bro. Like listen, an eighth, which is 3.5 grams, you paying like $40 for an eighth. You paying like $70. Let's see. Well, it depends. It depends. They all got different prices because you got some eighths that's $20. You got some that's $25. You got some that's $30. And like the real strong shit, like the strong stuff, like the shit that's like 35% THC, maybe up to that real strong stuff. Because you can like the flower can only be so strong. Like the real premium stuff, man, you paying like $200 for a zip. True. When you spending that kind of money, I ain't finna be rolling no blunts and shit. No, we going to the bone. Cause all I need is this much. All I need is about this much. I put it in there, hit the lighter, I put the cold water in there. Keisha, I put the cold water in there with the ice and hit the lighter. And I'm trying to tell you, that's all you need, fam. You need about that much. You need about a gram. No, you need probably about. Yeah, you need about a half a gram or something like, almost a gram, something like that. Man, you gonna be you gonna be high for 4-5 hours, dog. 4-5 hours, you gonna be high. I promise you that. Shout out to Lee. True.
Hey, okay.
He said the bong is more efficient for some reason. It's been a minute, though. Hey, Lee, if it's been a minute, if it's been a minute, hey, what it say? Carl say, Oklahoma cheaper, man. No, listen, man. They got some stuff that's cheaper. They got the stuff that's $20 and stuff like that. All that's good. But I'm just telling you. Listen. Check this out. On the street now. The street. I don't know about your city, but here in this city, on the street, they prices is the same as the dispensary. It's medical. Listen, if I'm gonna pay the same price, if you charging me, if you giving me street shit. If you charging the same price as the dispensary, I might as well just go to the dispensary. At least I know what I'm getting. Nigga, I don't know what that is. Where you got that from? Yeah, you know what I mean? So you only smoke with people who you know. You get what I'm saying? And yeah, man, I'm just, whatever. I need to be a spokesman for medical. Shout out to Oklahoma, man.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to the Cardenas.
Hey, okay.
Dr. Mario.
We
got Sha Cool Hands, we got Keisha Blast, we got Willie Sumlin, we got Tony Montana, we got Miss Sheila. We have make sure I get everybody. We got my main man Jimmy from New York. Who called here? We got Raymond from Illinois. Shout out to Raymond. Shout out to Cooking with Sir Senior, Claymore Rain, salute brother. Shout out to we got Keisha, we got Pugilism, salute fam. We got who else we got? We got Schoolo X-Man, Sha Cool Hands. Clay said, yeah, shout out to Claymore Rain, Mr. Bory. Shout out to Cooking with Sir Senior. We got Carl Blair. Salute to you, fam. Shout out to Quadarius. He said, where can I get that? No, know what you gotta do? What you gotta do is what you gotta do. If y'all want to get your medical card, get in contact with your doctor. You don't need to go to your primary doctor. Just Google medical dispensary or whatever, and then they'll tell you, you got to go to a doctor first, a marijuana doctor, not your health physician. You don't need no referral in that. Just get in contact with a medical marijuana doctor, cannabis doctor. Let them know, look, your dog. Just let them know, like, you're going through whatever ailments you may be going through. You may be going through depression. You may be having trouble sleeping. You may be having anxiety. You may, you may have panic attacks or whatever, right? Just let them know that. And here in Florida, you pay how much did I pay to get my card? I think it's $200. I paid my doctor $125, and then I had to pay $75 to the state. And then you have to renew it every year. If you don't have to, but if you want to continue to get it every year, you got to renew it. You got to pay that same $200, $125 to the doctor, $75 to the state. That's it. And then, and then they'll tell you how much you can buy per month. They'll say, like, okay, look, man, you can't. We're gonna start you out low. Then when you come back and re-up, if you're running out too fast, if you still going through some more issues or this shit ain't working, then we can increase the dosage. But the doctor gonna give you a recommendation on what you should get and all that stuff there. That's how that works. True. Yeah. So, that's how that works. Shout out to Kerry Pete, man. Much love to everybody, man. Hey, man, we going live tomorrow at 3:00. I know it's late, man. Much love to everybody, man. I ain't smoked all day, dog. I'm finna go get right. Man. Much love to y'all. Much love to everybody, man. Yeah, I got love for the family, man. Y'all know that. You get what I'm saying? Just tell y'all something, man. Don't take no shit. I know we got some introverts in the chat. Don't let nobody try y'all, talk to y'all no any kind of way. We got some grown men in the chat, some real men, some real women in the chat. And some of y'all are like me. Y'all ain't taking no shit. Don't let nobody slide. If you let a motherfucker slide one time, they're going to do it again. And you're going to be mad at yourself that you let them slide. Don't let a nigga slide now. They get out of pocket. You let them know. Just check them. Once you check them one time, you be good. You did. Catch you guys on the next one. You know my motto. Don't make me that, beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.